going down, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. Steel toe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's script to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma, another win. Oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week when we cap it slow, tune in for this little piggy show. From revenge porn to felony, it's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we'll recap it slow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch the king.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Little Piggy, a roundtable discussion about Aaron Imholte and his amazing Minnesotan morning show, the Steel Toe Morning Show. Karl is here from Who Are These Pod Camps?
Thank you for taking the pressure off me. It was really getting to me hosting the show the last 2 weeks.
I know.
I heard Tukey talking about how difficult this job is, hosting the show, and he's right.
I heard rumors where you guys were looking to wrap it up, pack it in. It's gone stale.
I was actually just going to steal it from you, but then you swooped in and stole it back from me.
Yeah, I know what you're up to. I know how common law works. I can't let you have residence here for 30 days. Or it's going to be hell to get you out. Blind Mike is here from the Blind Mike Project.
Yes, hello. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the program. And Moody from this show, This Little Piggy. And thank you guys for handling the show.
Thanks for coming by. It was we were like 2 weeks away from Karl inviting Shuli, and the show just turning into point double point, and the
I was going to start playing games on this show. I was going to start playing Is It Gay? Well, yeah, it was going to be a whole thing.
Cardiff is here. How's it going, Cardiff?
Thank you very much. As you can imagine, and I want to be vulnerable here for a minute, it's been very, very stressful, particularly the last 24 hours, because last night Shuli got 3 $1,000 super tips.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And as
leaderboards blowing up,
the only other person to have ever done that, thank you, Mike Boudet. I feel threatened and I feel hurt, and it's no coincidence that I'm making my return to This Little Piggy today and trying to smash the goal. We need the money. We want the money. We need the goal. We can't allow Shuli and his people to dominate these leaderboards. It sends the wrong message. And I don't want to have to kick another person off super tips, but I will, Karl. I will the minute you start making more than me. That was not part of the deal. So give money today. We have a goal. Let's get it started. And Butterwife has kicked us off of $50 beautiful dollars. And I'm just going to set the tone with that.
Show him what it means to be a BIG First Amendment guy.
Okay, so let's keep them around 50 or higher. I don't want to have to do this again. If we get ahead of this goal, we'll be ahead for next week, and we won't have to ever beg again.
Also, hundreds make it easy to do the math because we have to do the math on the fly.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun if everyone gave $100?
Kept track of what everyone gives.
I think it would be more fun if everyone just did ones. Then it'd make the show good.
Shut up. We got to find
a team player.
Anyway, there's a lot going on. I know that probably the highlight of the week, because everyone was looking forward to this week being the hearings for my HRO and for Nick Recada's HRO. Monday brought us a surprise in that Aaron's lawyer quit due to unforeseen circumstances. Aaron's lawyer decided to stop representing him in this matter and asked that if Aaron were to ask for continuance, that it be granted.
Let's flame this faggoty noodly armed kickstand micro penis douche.
This is why Blind Mike hates these. He thinks this is just it. This is just what happened.
It is a concern.
Yes, you should be alarmed. What do we think about this lawyer just dropping out on Monday, 2 days before the hearing? What is our thoughts?
According to Aaron, it was for personal reasons. I think he personally hates Aaron.
Right.
It's a shame that he would have to drop out of such a clearly good case. Usually lawyers don't like to do that.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting to me is I received that morning he uploaded, or I guess his lawyer uploaded all of his evidence to the Mendez system, which is their, as we know from the Nick Rekieta body cam, this is the system that I guess they use to track all their exhibits and cases and stuff. So he uploaded all that and then backed out. Now I guess he could have done it over the weekend and maybe it didn't hit the system until Monday, but it's weird to upload a bunch of evidence for a case and then step out. I honestly have no idea what he's doing. There's rumor he's got a new lawyer. He's talking about his divorce lawyer this week. Have you heard that?
Yeah, Kolb is back on the case. Kolb is the guy who defended him when he got when Ashley got the HRO against him. The one he famously then violated and now still has a suspended sentence
his
over
lawyer
his
for that hearing.
Yes.
Oh wow! So this guy does handle HROs.
He's handled an HRO before for him.
Okay, but now he's going to be on the other side of one.
Right.
Scared yet, pal?
But him and Ashley have joined forces this time rather than being against each other.
Wow.
She might be a hostile witness. We don't know. Looking forward to that.
I wonder if there's any footage of him saying that she lied in that HRO petition about 2 months ago.
Nah, that's horse shit.
Wonder if there's any footage of him within the past 2 months saying his wife lied to get that HRO against him. Huh.
Do you think they'll lock arms outside the courthouse in a show of solidarity?
She'll be a sweet witness, I think. But our the Dabble versus resident lawyer is on the case. You guys remember this guy, Sean, potentially criminal? I know you went over
potentially furniture, which was I don't know. That just
the human beanbag chair.
Well, he's analyzed the whole situation, and then of course Tuesday, the request for continuance did come in, and Sean's broken it all down again. Now I know last week you guys were hard on him.
The problem with Sean is all the legalese he speaks. I get lost with his analysis. It's too good.
It's in
with him saying his suffers, his felted, his W's and L's, all those legal jargon terms.
Yeah.
He yelled "suffer Melton" at one point, and I was like, Jesus. All right. He stings.
He backtracked. We covered him last week, and I think we were all pretty reasonable in our, I guess, takedown of him, which is like he should have something to say that's not just hurling insults everywhere. Like, you're a lawyer, you've got that background. Tell us what this all means with like details. And he just
if I want to hear
refuses
idiots break it down, I'll watch Pretty Antisocial.
Well, maybe this is just because he's a lawyer. Like, he brought up some charges I wasn't aware I was facing, including not looking good and seeming creepy.
And
those are going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I might have to hire a separate attorney who's familiar with those areas of law.
But he ended up backtracking and just doing a show where basically he was saying the opposite. Yeah,
that night, like right after this little piggy goes live, like, let me clear some things up. I think this is nothing, and this is going to be dismissed. It's like you haven't said that ever. You were like, God, this doesn't look good for Melton.
And his point of view is, look, I've said that Aaron is going to fail. What more do you want from me? I don't know, man. A legal analysis from a lawyer, maybe. Like, that's maybe what we want.
Or even just objectivity. You know what I mean? Like, okay. None of us are lawyers. A lot of the people we watch on this who have had clarity on the whole thing aren't lawyers or paralegals. It's just a matter of like reading a document. These documents are formatted in lawyer speak, but they're not impossible to comprehend and understand, right? Like,
we've all read contracts. Like, we understand it.
They're plain English.
Yeah.
You might have a question or two in a long contract, but you're not going like, I don't get it. I don't even know where to start. It's like it's laid out pretty detailed and in order. Like, it's not hard to follow. There's a matter of fact, it's like an elementary school worksheet. There's check boxes. Yes or no. Does he like me? Like, this is what it feels like. They're made for retards to fill out. These are made for uneducated housewives who are getting walloped on the regular, right?
Yes, like that's
Why'd you laugh after that?
that is actually one of the things that I wanted to talk about this week, is that Aaron is using a process that is made for abused women, and the like allowances that the court is giving him is the same allowance. Like, this is a system that, say, like someone is a drug-addled person who's getting abused by a former partner or something like that, who can't get their shit together to explain why they feel threatened. The court will give them a lot of leniencies and a lot of space in order to keep protecting them. Aaron's using that same space and that same grace in order to just prolong suffering on his internet enemies, which, I mean, is funny when you think about it at the beginning, but then thinking about like how people will end up criticizing the system based on how frivolous all of this is. It's the exact sort of thing that ends up getting this sort of system taken down. So they'll be like, look, this guy abused it and he was able to take these people's First Amendment rights. There's no use for this sort of thing. It's not even protecting women the way that it should. And then people end up getting hurt at the end of it.
So enter into case law, Moody? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
this will be cited on future HROs.
Rabbit hole of the week with Moody.
It's less case law, more like political pressure. I mean, this sort of thing can blow up on like a social media or something. Someone could, a local candidate can run on this. I don't know. Yeah.
Are you? Because that felt like a goddamn filibuster. All right, let's go.
And with your vote in November.
All right, here's potentially criminal Sean with his take on this week's occurrences.
There are some updates in the HRO saga of Nicholas Robert Ricada and I think Aaron Michael Imholte, also known as Aaron Michael Imholte, also known as the Steel Toe Morning Show.
The fact that he initially didn't focus on mine and only focuses on Nick is an insight into like what this is about for him. We were talking a little bit before the show about what a Kiwi Farms bro this guy is. Mm-hmm. But like in his mind, he's just anti-Nick Ricada. I'm but a sideshow occurring around Aaron, but like there were updates in both of our HROs, not just Nick's, but that's what's on this guy's mind. Like, how could this be bad for Nick? Like right out of the gate.
And yes, there are some updates in the HRO saga. It was set for yesterday, but we didn't have it. What had happened? Well, what had happened was on July 21st, Ross Montgomery, the attorney that Aaron had hired, filed a notice of withdrawal of counsel. It's not clear why. But anyways, he withdraws his counsel for Aaron Imholte and the above
Maybe go into the reasons why someone might withdraw as counsel this close to a hearing.
So is this typical of this guy? Because I watched you guys talk about him last week. Are there other cases he's more well-versed in, or is this a fair representation of how he usually does his show?
The thing is,
I wouldn't know.
I've listened to him about other cases, but the thing is, it's like you don't know. You sort of need to trust him on that sort of stuff because it's a case that I don't know much about, so I don't know when he's right or wrong about stuff. But
like
I know about
read your own Wikipedia page, and you're like, I wonder if they're all this wrong.
Gotcha.
Exactly. And so it's the same thing. It's like this takes away from his credibility for me, at least, because I know how wrong he is about this case. So what's it like on the others?
Well, I called this out in the very beginning when Aaron was charged because he was going over the charges. One was a misdemeanor, one was a felony, and he sat there and read it, and then he goes, these are exactly the same. And that's not true at all. We all understood, again, from reading the plain English documents, that the felony carried with it intent, malicious intent. The reasoning behind the sharing of the nudes being to harass with an intention to make the other person uncomfortable. So that's why that one was a felony. But he skipped right over it, and I called him out immediately. I was like, why do we need a lawyer then? Why do we need a lawyer going over this if you can't even read?
When he read Aaron's essay that he wrote against you, he was like, oh, this is all pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what? Is it?
Pretty irrelevant.
When Aaron brought up his daughter being harassed, like as the fourth or fifth thing that was bothering him, yeah, that was great. Good stuff.
How did you deal with, like, as an assistant county prosecutor, and that came across your desk? You're like, this is good stuff. I'm going to take this to court.
I wonder what the percentage of restraining order petitions they get involve internet feelings. Do you know what I mean? Like, what do you think? I'm sure he's not the first,
It's
but
probably pretty rare.
I would imagine, right?
Yeah.
The notice was done there, and that part happened. You're like, okay, great. He withdrew. So what did Aaron do? Well, Aaron then turned around and did some filing. And then we saw on July 21st via e-filing, Aaron put together a letter to the court, and it says, "Dear court administrator, my counsel Ross Montgomery had to withdraw from this case for personal reasons. He asked that my request for a brief continuance this matter be granted while my new counsel and I get up to speed on the cases. I politely and respectfully ask for some extra time to fully prepare for this hearing."
Here's the problem. And, Nick was talking a little bit in one of his streams about this. You filed a restraining order with all these reasons. You checked a lot of boxes.
Yep.
You said a lot of stuff that's not true
There
necessarily.
were links to videos.
What do you need time to prepare?
So he says, this person's harassing me. And they go, okay, here's a thing. And then you go, I'm not harassing you. And he goes, whoa, I didn't know that was going to happen. I need at least a month to figure this out.
Well played, Mr. Melton.
You knew this was coming before you dropped the paperwork off. It didn't have a due date. So now this will be the second continuance for both of these hearings.
Yeah, I was listening to Pretty Antisocial. Luigi Greenberg was on there. They released a show a couple days ago. It's very good. But he made reference to your Butch Bradley hearing. The same, you got a HRO, attempted HRO against you from Butch Bradley. And it fell, I think, for very similar reasons to what was happening here, where the judge is asking for specifics. It's like, what messages did he send you? When did he show up? Where did he show up? But instead, Aaron, in this application to prove that you've been harassing him, he's been saying, this guy's been harassing me. It's like going to
like he's going to comedy clubs where I work. He's going to went through photos of my house and zoomed in on stuff. And she's like, where did he get the photos? And he's like, my Facebook. And it's like, well, I mean, that's allowed, sir.
It's like showing up to a murder trial and the prosecution goes, oh, yeah, he murdered that guy. It's like, did he have a knife in his hand? Did someone see him with it? Like, no, he just murdered him. Like, more details, please. He provides zero
Aaron
details.
Imholte, which you're like, okay, he's got a snazzy signature. And you're like, but this is what Aaron's handwriting looks like. When I got the Stoney's gift certificate chat, this is how it was written on there. And I was
Is
like,
he turning on Aaron?
Seems so.
He got a Stoney's gift certificate?
Yeah, yes,
course.
he advertises.
Aaron sends them out like Chad sends out T-shirts.
That's so embarrassing.
Sean advertises for Stoney's sometimes, just as a meme. So, I mean, he's very deeply invested with Aaron. When there's been leaks of Aaron's DMs, if he accidentally goes to Twitter and shows his DM screen on Twitter, Sean's in there. Like, they talk. Okay.
I would argue that Aaron advertises Stoney's as a meme.
But this is notable though. His handwriting is absolutely terrible. I quite think he's got dysgraphia, which is a learning disability, but it's just.
I think of all the things, I think we can let him slide on that.
Yeah, right. I was thinking the same thing.
And his handwriting sucks. You believe
there was a time we were analyzing the whiteboard behind him. We're far past that now.
Okay. Moody's sticking up for Aaron like Rocco sticks up for Chad now. It's like, guys, let's give him a break. This is a learning disability.
Well,
right.
Yes, you can be stupid and have a learning disability, but he's not stupid because he's got a learning disability. He's stupid because of all these other reasons.
Brown College.
I was like, I wanted to ask, I asked Aaron, I'm like, do your kids help you write that? He's like, no, I wrote that. Aaron's like, no, I wrote that. I'm like, holy shit. You work on the penmanship there, brother. At least it's legible, but okay. It still worked. It's legible.
Wouldn't it be more embarrassing if his kid wrote that? Right? Like, he's just like, oh, I would have given him a pass if his kids were the ones writing this up.
This feels like a phony thing to nitpick at Aaron about to get people off his back about not being hard on Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Like a fake thing. Like,
see, I play both sides over here. Yeah,
I busted his balls. I was like, Aaron, get it together. I mean, come on, it's legible, but
that's funny.
It's like, okay.
After that, by July 22nd, from the esteemed Francis White Law, says, "Dear District Court Judge, this correspondence is submitted in immediate response. They say, we oppose this request. Petitioner has had what appears to be extensive assistance from his now former counsel preparing his case." Yes. "The exhibits uploaded to MNDS were extensive and numerous. And while I'm attempting to understand this then potential relevance to this hearing," okay? So it sounds like he did his job. He's prepared.
One of the things that he's done is he's uploaded the same evidence for both cases.
That's not good.
Which is weird. It's
Yeah,
very
very weird. It's two
Oh,
different
you
people.
don't know what the evidence is. You don't know if it's good or not.
It's
Well,
two
these-
different
we've seen
people
the
he wants
list. We've seen the
restraining orders
list on
against.
both.
I've seen the list, but a lot of that was cryptic to keep your eye not on the ball. You have no idea what he's handed over.
All right.
Only I've seen it. You don't see me cracking jokes.
Now, how was Nick's penmanship? Just so I can get a full picture.
I don't think he uses his hands.
I've never.
What were you
never
going to
seen
say?
his
I didn't mean to throw you.
I haven't seen his handwriting. I've never seen Nick's handwriting.
No,
I was kidding. It's all right.
I know. I love that you answered that, Moody.
I'll
added
always,
benefit of continuance for
I'll
either
always
party.
answer.
Well, for Aaron to have counsel, that's a pretty big benefit. I mean, unless you're arguing that you're such a shit lawyer, Nick may as well just do it on his own. By contrast, any continuance further extends the negative impact to my widow counsel Nicholas's occupation. Why? It hasn't stopped. Why? Nick's doing pretty good. All he talks about Kurt all the time. I mean, like, Nick found a new groove talking about Kurt. I mean,
That is
I mean,
so
I-
disingenuous and so dumb. Where he's like, this guy pretends he's being harassed when he's not, and the guy he's accusing of should just talk about something else. Then, what's his problem? Just change your programming.
Yeah.
Worked for me.
That's frustrating to hear. I don't know much about this guy, but the idea that he does a show, it seems like he talks a lot about Rekieta. Is that fair to say?
He
The
was
idea
a
that you're going to
friend
tell
of
someone
a-
else, just do something else. What's the big deal?
Right.
From
Yes.
what I understand, they were friends and they used to stream together. And then when this all happened, you know, some people stayed on Rekieta's side, some people didn't.
It would have been tough to stay on Rekieta's side when there's this force of like Kiwi farms there who like are frothing at the mouth, hating Nick, but at the same time give you such positive feedback if you also join in and hating on Nick.
I'm going to call you out a little bit. I feel like you say this stuff like it with like it's common. Like it'd be hard to do that with the force of Kiwi farms. Like I don't go on there and people talk about me all day long. It doesn't affect my life at all. It's not hard.
Also, there's a reason why people went after Nick on Kiwi Farms. Nick started fucking up. Let's not gloss over the fact that Nick was getting fucked up on his stream and doing a real shit job. There's a reason why people were making fun of him, and this thread exists.
How lonely is this guy that he starts getting stroked a little bit by a small section of the internet and just immediately starts, you know, growing in their direction? It's like, it's crazy to me. It's like the people who like get mad at me and run over to watch Chad and become a Chad fan. That's
it does happen.
When he like loves Aaron Imholte.
To Moody's point, it does happen for sure.
And if
but it's
like,
crazy. Like,
no, I know.
I don't get it.
I don't do it.
You new to the net?
Yeah, but like you can. It's sometimes like, yes, it is just 6 or 7 people who are very vocal, but I think if you're on the receiving end of it, 6 or 7 can seem like a lot. So I think that's.
I'm thinking about going after Blind Mike to get on Dave Portnoy's side. That might be a good strategy.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Help him
Pizza
with
with
his-
him next week.
It'll be at Saratoga. Yeah.
I
You'll
just
help him
added
with
a-
his legal case.
I just added a Dave Portnoy voice to Super Tip this morning for.
Oh, no.
Sick.
Help
Yes.
me now.
We need it on WATS.
here's what Nick was going to say. Aaron ate my goo. There. Frank, does that help? I gave Nick like clip that out for like 5 hours in a row and loop it. And that's mainly, hold on here. Aaron ate my goo. But yes. Oh my God, Kurt makes food. It's like, all right. You know, I mean,
This guy, no one watches this guy's channel, and now he's going off onto a tangent critiquing YouTubers, like what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Is he not a
tuned
popular
into-
show?
No, I tuned into him the other night. He had 32 people watching. It's like, all right, well, maybe don't start a course yet.
hey.
It's I think one of the lost opportunities here, like this is just getting into the content creation side of things. But like, if you're thinking of making content or presenting stuff to people, it can get. I think the way to do it is to think like, what makes you better than other people? What's something that if you were put in a room of 100 people, what's one area where you would be in the top 5 in that room?
Autism.
Right,
I was
yes.
speaking for you, Moody. I'm sorry.
For me, absolutely. Like attention to detail, data analysis, and all of that. Yes, totally. Which is
inability
why
to pick up on social cues. Yeah.
right. Know when people are wanting me to wrap up talking, all of that stuff. Which is why I make that a huge part of what I do on the show. But like, so this guy has like a legal background. Was a assistant county prosecutor. Is now working on the defense side. He'd be able to go into the legal side of things. Like that's where he would be probably at the top.
So
of
not
those
impressions?
100.
You don't think he should be doing impressions? Is that what you're saying?
Right. His impressions, like that starts putting him in like the 40 to 50 range. Like it's not, like, why are you focusing on that when there's this other thing that makes you so much more captivating and valuable as a content creator that people would want to watch it?
I'm into the impressions, though, I think. How might Johnny Cochran have handled Nick Rekieta's case?
I think it might go a little something like this. Speaking of one thing that sets you apart as a streamer, we all know the thing for Aaron Imholte. It's the goal. And the goal is back, baby.
I love it.
God.
Big time. Big time. And it's anniversary week. I think he thought this would be a big, Aaron loves little micro celebrations throughout the week and throughout the month and throughout the year. So he thought he would put it in the scroll anniversary week and the money would come flying in. He struggled 3 or 4 times this week by big amounts.
Oh, he was stressing out.
He's
stressing out when it's not a big amount. He's down. He's got $15 towards it. He's ready to off himself.
The eye twitching is off the charts. People are making gifts now. Like it's going rough. But he needed these hearings out of the way because it's anniversary week. And he's leading up to this golf tournament. Kiki and Gino are coming to visit. And he didn't need the added stress of these hearings, much less possibly taking an L at the hearings, rolling into anniversary week. That's not a good vibe. So I think he's happy that this all got pushed off.
At the anniversary party, Derek and Tracy are the most knowledgeable people on firearms that you're ever.
Okay, he's bragging about Derek and Tracy, the owners of Midland Armory, are going to be at the anniversary show.
Sick.
Well, this thing is star-studded.
He's literally telling people, like, if you get a minute with them, ask them anything. Ask them anything about guns. They know.
Have questions, ask them. They also handle the suppressor situation from start to finish.
That's a frightening phrase.
It really is. What's the finish part?
Suppressor situation?
When I went to Karl's live show, if he was advertising it as, if you see Blind Mike take up a lot of his time, I'd be like, hey, fuck you. Why are you telling people to do that?
They're there to clean up. They'll put it on. They'll take it off.
That's a good point.
Any miserable question you have that they've heard 1,000 times, ask away.
Yes. I recommend staining your deck before you do any sort of nefarious things with suppressors.
State of Minnesota at Midland Armory in downtown Foley, Minnesota. MidlandArmory.com. Well, hey, I feel like I proved a point today. It's frustrating.
Okay,
I haven't seen this. What day is this from?
I think this is yesterday.
Okay, so he really is slicking his hair back now. He really has decided to change his hairstyle. I can't just gloss over that.
No, I have the hair party video. I think.
Okay, this is crazy.
But what do you think what's the line on how much money Midland Armory has made off Steel Toe Morning Show?
The over-under is 0.
0.
All right, it's 1. Give me the over-under.
I mean, do you think anybody's ever wandered into that store and go, look, we had a layover in Minneapolis, so we just drove 90 miles.
I don't need ammunition, but
I'm interested.
While I'm here.
Yeah. Now,
they lean in and whisper promo code Steel Toe as they check out.
Right.
What if you just go up to like
the
what's
toe sent me
buckshot and birdshot, and they start answering, and you go, okay, I was just testing you. Aaron said you were the best, but I wanted to make He said you guys knew everything. Now let's get into the suppressor situation. Like, what
Start
is
to
that?
finish.
I'm not going to buy any bullets until you solve these 3 riddles.
It sucks, but I proved a point. The show I've been doing this morning is the best show out there. No, it actually makes content. It actually discusses stuff, but then it also interacts with its audience. It's fucking funny, man.
What doesn't it do?
I know.
Right. But he's got a point. He's proving a point this week.
Nobody rolls with it better than I do. But I also said I ain't going to say a word about the goal until 8 o'clock. I didn't. We made $5.
Oh, no.
I mentioned this on my show. I think last week you guys played a clip where he was $85 behind the goal, and he goes, "Well, this is a fucking disaster."
Yeah.
That phrasing, that severe phrasing, is what drew me into this guy. Like, he lives and dies every hour.
Yeah. The roller coaster of emotions. There's no baseline. He doesn't know what a normal day feels like, I imagine. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the highest highs, the lowest lows.
Yeah.
Because, Mike, you understand that means he's gotten $215 has already come in during his show.
It's a fucking disaster.
And not only the extremes, but how fast he can flip it. Suck my dick. I made $50. Whoa.
The absurd thing for me is how he doesn't classify talking about how he hasn't talked about the goal as talking about the goal. It's like it's like being in a. It's like, hey, what are you talking about? I haven't called you a stupid bitch today. I haven't mentioned the fact that you're a stupid bitch once. Like,
I have not called Moody retarded this entire show yet. I didn't use the R word.
Hey, guys, I haven't lost the game. I'm not thinking about it. This doesn't count. I just letting you know I haven't lost the game.
Yeah.
You everybody know the game you have to forget to win?
Yes.
No? Nobody gets this reference? All right.
I get it. I get it.
Anyway, he's making a good point. He's told us all this for years. He's not like regular shows. The show's so good, people get so involved, they forget to donate. He has to ask for the goal or it doesn't happen. He's told you guys this. When everyone says to him, why can't you do like the other shows do and just do a good show and make money? And sometimes you make more, sometimes you make less. Why can't you just do that? And he's like, that's not how it works. This show doesn't work like that. We're a different beast.
I didn't grow up with Howard Stern or Opie and Anthony like you guys, but it's like the school of shock jocks. Is part of that talking about how great the show is?
I mean, a little bit.
Howard,
but not
Howard
to this
for
degree.
sure.
Howard would definitely do it. Opie would do it
Opie
as
a little bit.
kind of copying Howard. But it wasn't this. I would say you could easily go days without them doing it, if not weeks.
Even every few years when they had their contract negotiations, which crept in and became a part of the show a little bit, they never bolstered themselves up with these pats on the back. Like, I don't know why management's dragging their feet on our demands. Like, we're the best show out there. We do the best show. Like,
But
there was
actually,
none of that.
Moody, I'm glad you asked that because I think I was making this point on a show recently when Howard Stern would come out and talk about being number one. He could back it up with ratings. He could say, yeah, we're in Boston and Philadelphia and Hartford, and we're already number one in all of those markets. Like, he was syndicating and he was expanding, and he would brag about that. Aaron sits there and goes, we have the best morning show, not based on any metric possible. Every single metric you look at tells me that's not the case.
He's probably got access to secret Nielsen metrics that you and I can't afford.
No, his restream numbers are what he's telling him. He's killing it.
Away from today's goal. It is the last goal before the anniversary show. Should it be knocked out? Yeah. If we were a good show that, did all right and had good support. Yes.
If we were a good show that did all right and had good support, then I'd have money.
But that's also, it's the best show in the world.
Right. I don't understand how those two things can go together. You just said if we were a good show and had good support, we'd have money in a perfect world.
He changes. So sometimes he says that, sometimes he thinks when he gets money, it means he's done a good show. But there's other times when he doesn't get money and he's like, fuck you guys, that was a good show. It's like, so it has nothing to do with the money.
It's never even crossed my mind to Venmo Tim Dillon or fucking, you know what I mean? Like, are you garbage? I'm never like, how do I get a hold of these guys and send them a few dollars?
You're a selfish person, Mike.
I guess so.
The show before our anniversary show, it would be knocked out. But I know what kind of show I have. I understand it. The people who like it do want it to hang around, but
That's the funniest statement I think he's made all year long. I know what kind of show I have.
He doesn't.
You do not. I don't think you do. I really don't. Like, what is it? Give me the elevator pitch. What is it?
Are there, Patrick, you might know better than any, maybe Moody as well. Are there people that would genuinely like take out all the like your fans that troll him or whatever? Are there people that watch that show that if you ran into them and said, "Oh, you like Steel Toe? What's it about?" Would they say it's a right-wing political talk show? Like, is there anyone that would describe it that way?
No, I don't. I think that even the unironic fans at this point are just into his life and how it's unfolding.
Right. I can't imagine. I've watched plenty of episodes now. I can't imagine thinking of it as anything but that.
Yeah, they're on his team. Like, I think that's a good way to think about it. Like it's this social group, and he does a show, and that's part of being in that group.
Yeah, you're watching a midget in the grocery store try to reach something on the top shelf, and you're like, he's gonna get it. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna get it.
What's incredibly tough to do with a show like that is do it with no characters. There's now no. I mean, I guess maybe Johnny is on twice a week or something like that. But there's no one to play off of. No one to goof on. It all has to be. Aaron has to continuously get into trouble and do something interesting in order to sustain that model.
Well, what's funny for all the hanging on to Johnny over this time, like I saved Johnny's life. You know, Johnny was going to commit, Harry Carey or whatever if I didn't introduce him to radio and stand-up comedy.
Hey!
So he owes me this debt of gratitude. And when all that's said and done, recently he was talking about going back to radio, and the one guy he would want to do radio with him that he would hire is Oz. Do you remember this? This was a couple months back when he was.
So it was Corey.
Going back to radio. No. Oz. He said I'd have to have Oz. Oz has to be there.
The drunk guy who can't turn up.
Yeah, I was going to say,
we come out to Stoney's for the anniversary show last year.
Yeah, Oz is the alcoholic who doesn't get back to him when he texts him. Right. Okay.
It's a smart personnel hire, I think.
Yep.
They need to be asked.
But yeah, what you're saying, Mike, he calls it the Steel Toe Morning Show. And to me, there's like two types of morning shows. There's like morning zoo style shows, which I feel like he was somewhat adjacent to at some point, but never quite committed all the way to it. And then there's like political talk and talking about the news and what's going on there. And it seems like he's going more down that route now.
Yeah,
right, but that's what I mean. There's no one that you couldn't watch that show and be like, this is strictly political talk.
No, because every day it's got a different theme almost, and a different mix of those themes throughout. Like,
and wait till the football season starts.
Right.
And it's all folded in on itself. Like, he's become the subject of his own show, and his own vendettas against other people started to play a really huge role. But 3 weeks ago, he took that all back. After he filed the HRO on Patrick, I was looking at him responding to some people in the chat before the show started. And someone was saying, I really miss you going into like Nick and Patrick. Those guys suck. They deserve it. And he's like, it's not that type of show anymore. It wasn't fun. It wasn't actually fun. I don't need to harass people to do a good show. I need to talk about other people to do a good show.
I just can't imagine Tucker Carlson being like, hold on one second. Numero uno Josh Denny fan is calling me gay, and I have to address it.
It's like watching, like you said, I think there was some semblance of a morning zoo show or something years ago. And then as all this insecurity crept in, the wife's gone, the legal troubles, the I don't know, the devastation that must occur when you lose your wife in a polycule situation to the other couple, just the constant machinations of paranoia that have to be creeping into his head, and all that stuff pushes out knowing how to do a pro show and keeping up with politics and keeping up with sports and all this stuff. All that brain power and room in your head gets taken up with all these enemies and fights and, again, insecurity and all this stuff. And then when you have to go back to it, like, you have to flip that switch and he's going to like not talk about it anymore. There's nothing there anymore. Once you kick all that toxic stuff out, well, now it's just empty space because you've gotten rid of so much of what was the core you before that there's nothing left, and that I think that's what we're seeing now. It's like fumes.
Yeah, the show's felt a lot more empty this month. And just in this last week, he started now trying to pick a fight with Mersh. He lasted 2 weeks not picking fights with people. Now he's back to it.
Physical.
Oh,
it's
good.
not about I'm funnier than Mersh, try to do a better show. It's I would beat the crap out of Mersh. It always goes to a physical fight
That's good on a podcast.
until the HRO.
By the way, street rules. I'm taking Mersh.
Okay. I can't even fathom commenting on that.
Me Coke. I do need to rattle the cans. So I gave you guys an hour to put, and if we would have been under 200 by 8 o'clock, I would have given you another hour. I would have shut the fuck up. But
Well, we fucked up.
it ain't my fault. Sorry. 235 away from
You did this.
I was just joking, and then he literally just said it.
The blood is on your hands.
That's insane.
his
I
goal.
was watching the show wrong. My bad.
Yep.
Let's try to get it under 200, guys, by 8:30. I sure would appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super.
It's like the whole show is just him coming on like, guys, you wouldn't believe it. Still have bills. Bills are here again. I gotta need money for them bills.
I've said this before, but as soon as he clicks go live, the audience is in debt and they need to pay it back. That's the show.
You get an email that your credit score has gone down. You're like, gosh.
Yeah.
This was Aaron, beginning of Aaron's week. He did not think that it was going to end up like this again. He put anniversary week in the scroll. I don't know where the disconnect is.
This is interesting because I haven't seen the goal since the last time I watched
Oh,
Aaron's show was the week that he admitted he was mailing it in. It was
it's like riding a bike, Mike. It's like riding a bike. You're gonna pick up right. Like you didn't miss a beat. You're gonna
good.
love.
I didn't want to seem too out of touch.
Yeah.
Want anything to do with white culture. Well, I mean, and yeah, again, we knew that. Rusty Grammar with $5. Thank you. Says
Okay. That thank you was eyes rolling, teeth gritted. Like fuck. Finally,
Yes.
something.
Blair, the stratosphere is reserved for you and the toe. All right, $45 away.
It's always some trivial amount too. It's $45, but that 45 will drive him nuts like it was 300.
From having a
I that just reminded me. I'm gonna get off topic real quick, but Tukey goes on his show this week and talks about how Aaron was doing a good Chip Chipperson impression when he was leaving a voicemail for Ric Flair. And I was texting with him behind the scenes, like, you're a fucking idiot. That was the worst Chip Chipperson impression I've heard. Anyone want to weigh in on this? Am I the crazy
He
one?
was actually doing Chip?
Yes.
Because
He
I've
left a
heard him.
voicemail.
There's a segment I did like a year ago. I think I titled it Aaron Imholte does a Chip Chipperson impression or something like that. But it's just Aaron trying to tell jokes.
No.
I didn't realize he had one in his arsenal.
He's been doing a lot of impressions lately. I think he's trying to again like get those skills honed again.
He was
Bring up
pretending
Brett.
that Chip was like the producer of the Steel Toe show and was telling Rick to call him back on the Steel Toe show, but
What is
as Chip.
Why? What is the connection?
I don't know.
He got Ric Flair's number and somebody gave him $5 to do it.
Right, but what's oh okay. That last part is the
The connection is always money on this program.
Right.
I just don't know whether he's actually like he's just playing a game that he set up for himself that he really doesn't want to lose, which is to make the money, or whether he's actually this close to being destitute that he needs the $5 that comes in. Like, is it which of the two is it? I can't get a read on that.
The amount of stress he has. Imagine you're not doing well financially and the bills are piling up and the debt's piling up. And every morning, all you do is focus on how much money is coming in. And all you're thinking about is how much money you owe to people. That's how he's acting.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm actually. I got to talk to my attorney and see if I'm behind. Are we supposed to have 2 attorneys for this hearing? Am I outmatched?
You gotta get Diddy's team together.
It's like a bridal party. You're gonna look silly if it doesn't match.
I didn't know we were supposed to hire another one. Didn't know it's a tag team.
No, his strategy is to hire every attorney in St. Cloud so that whenever someone tries to hire an opposing counsel, they're like, oh, conflict. Can't represent you. And then he wins by default. But like, I'd agree with you, Karl, but he's for a normal person, sure.
Yeah.
Like that is the rational thing, the way someone
those are
would
the
act.
vibes he's giving off.
But Aaron destroys his life in order to get like a small victory against an internet enemy. Like that's what he does. And so his like disdain for losing is so strong that I think he would be more upset that he didn't meet the money because it didn't come up to the number that he wanted, rather than it meaning that he's almost bankrupt. Like I think that
let me
might
throw
bug
this
him.
theory at you. I think he's such a salesman. I think if he doesn't spend every day acting like that last $45 is crucial, that will affect the next day. Like, people won't value that $45 tomorrow if I acted like it didn't matter today.
It's like you slip out 10 minutes early at work. Your boss doesn't say anything to you. Next day you think, I'll probably slip out 10 minutes early this week.
That's right. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that adds up. You got to run a tight ship. I get it.
Yeah.
False chance in hell of hitting the goal. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't want to lose twice in a row. It leaves a gross taste in my mouth. It's fucking nasty. So
Might be the cum.
$45 in the next 8 minutes. Let's knock it out and call it a win for the toe. Buzamak says, make the call. You will get the goal. No. I don't like doing really good shit and then not getting the win for it. So like, I'm not going to add more really good shit. I already don't,
I'm not going to do a good show unless you pay me.
Yeah, he's punishing us now.
I think this is the Ric Flair call. I'm not going to call Ric Flair until I get the money.
Yep.
I'm not just going to do a good show because that's what represents me and my job and what I want to do for a living.
It's like this. Yeah, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like, we're not going to hit the goal today, so I'm not going to do anything good because I don't want anything good to be on a bad show. And a bad show is a show where I don't hit the goal. So it's like, okay, well, you've just told your audience, stop giving. I'm not doing anything else. Like, that's what you've essentially said.
I don't know the backstory behind this Ric Flair call, but it's amazing to me as a broadcaster. Aaron doesn't think like, I have Ric Flair's phone number. Imagine if he answers and I talk to him about Hulk Hogan and I have some viral clip. That to him is less valuable than someone giving him $15 to make the phone call.
He's like, then I'd have to make a clip.
Oh, it gets worse, Mike. When he's calling up Ric Flair, he's like, I hope he doesn't answer. I don't want him to answer.
You guys don't deserve it today.
I want to leave a message. That's what he wanted. He thought the better content was him leaving a message than having a conversation.
Right.
We can't do his chip impression if Ric Flair answers the phone.
Right.
Good shit we already promise and deliver, like being the best fucking morning show out there. Honest to God, it's not even close. So I'm not gonna add like
it's not like you're on the internet. You're a morning show. You're only a morning show because you won't let go of this muscle memory of waking up at 5 a.m. It's the only reason you're a morning show. Like, it's so insane that he puts himself up against every morning show.
Every show that goes live gets way more views after the fact. This show will get way more views after the fact. When we're done with this, we'll have 3,000 people, 300 people have watched the show. By Sunday, it'll be 12,000.
Right.
So the fact that you think that you're a morning show or you're an anything show is ridiculous.
The last time I talked about him, he was bitching about having to get up. He's like, well, I didn't get up at 5 a.m. for this. It's like, we're not your boss. We didn't make you do this. Who are you bitching to about? You set the hours.
Right.
This reminds me, one of my favorite eras of Aaron was early 2023 when I first discovered him, and he was screaming at all the internet shows that he couldn't believe how much he had to teach us how to do a show. He's like, none of these guys know what they're doing. Let me show you how to do a pro show. Like, you're not, remember pro show, Aaron? Every day it was like, well, we do a really fun show, pro show. And it's like he was screaming that like we didn't have it figured out, and he was gonna come, like these youth pastors traveling to Africa, bringing the good word. I've learned how to broadcast. Let me share it with you, internet heathens. It's like, it was insane. And that's what I feel like he's going through. Like, he doesn't understand why everyone's not like him. Why aren't you doing what I do if you want to win?
Well, because they're internet guys, and he's from the radio, like the real entertainment sphere, and he just needs to go back to the radio. He doesn't fit in this internet world. That's how he sees it.
How long
That's
after
what's weird about him.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
When I found out who Aaron was, I actually thought it was like kind of a good idea to do a show. I just assumed he did 6 to 10, 5 days a week when I first heard about him. And I was like, that's an interesting idea if you're like a radio show, but you fit YouTube's model. Like if you're doing shit that the FCC wouldn't allow or terrestrial radio wouldn't allow, and you're on the internet, that's kind of a cool idea. But Aaron did nothing with it. He just does it because he's supposed to, because that's what he did when he worked for radio. There was nothing unique or interesting about or specific that required him to be on at 6 a.m. He's just doing it because that's what he was told to do by radio.
No, but also I think there's an element similar to Opie where he's auditioning. He wants to get back on radio. And so he's proving that, like, see, I have a schedule. I get up early in the morning. I'll be there on time. Opie does the same thing, and he bitches about it. Like, getting up early and not being able to shower. Well, he doesn't shower. But it's just like, no one's telling you to do this.
But he didn't at the beginning, Karl. Like when he left the radio gig, he's like, radio is dead. Internet is the future. And to his
Twitch
credit,
Twitch when it was flowing.
He built something quite impressive on there. But as that has been waning, he's now like, internet sucks. The radio is where it's at. Like,
it's funny. And I'm sorry that we're getting off on this tangent, but I was seeing someone discussing this in the subreddit, I think, the other day, where they were talking about, like, what is Aaron's future now? We haven't heard him talk about meetings with radio executives. He hasn't brought that up in months. There used to be like a goal, guys. We're going to not have speaking of goals, we're not going to have a goal anymore because this is going to happen, or I'm going to get on the Rumble, or I'm going to get on the radio, and it's going to be all different. Does he have anything in the future that's going to change this, or is this just the rest of his life?
The minute this felony's tied up, Karl, the radio, there's 3 radio stations.
Oh, that might be
at the bit. Yeah.
That might be it. You're right. That was the thing that screwed it up.
To what Moody was saying, though, this is a funnel that goes one direction. Okay, when you're on the radio in a small market, again, you're a celebrity. People do know who you are. They do know what your name is. They do know that station. They saw you at the convenience store handing out bumper stickers. They saw you at the Best Buy signing your prank call album or whatever. You know, like that's small town radio. Yeah. So when he goes to the internet, he thinks, like, this is great. I only had the ability to talk to this many people before. Now I can talk to anyone. This shall just grow exponentially. Meanwhile, everyone, you were in a higher tier. You were in the majors now on the internet. You have to compete with everything. You have to compete with HBO Max. So everyone just collectively kind of went, nah. And now he wants to go back. But the problem is all the reviews and all the negativity and all the things surrounding him that make him look like a clown. Now the radio people look at that, and you can't crawl back in because they're going like, no, you've wrecked yourself. Like, this isn't something we would ever put back on radio. You can't go back.
No, I agree. He's ruined his reputation for sure. And probably even before all this internet stuff with getting fired from the radio in the first place, how that all went down. But he doesn't even like fantasize about it anymore. There used to be a fantasy. He'd come out and be like, we're going to be number one again. Yeah, there was optimism. There was something going on. Now it's just meetings. He's just fucking watching Tucker Carlson.
Worked at a radio station today. I've said too much. You've said too much. All right, here he is. The begging continues.
Happen. I'll make the flare call, and I won't make the fucking money. Like, it's not going to happen. So let's knock out the 45. We'll make the call. We'll get it done. Thank you for the $5, Mr. Approachable, and the $2, Doggo Doesn't Die. $40 away from today's goal. Bapa Shab says, Aaron, that's implying that the call will even go through or be Ric Flair. No, I think it'll go to voicemail. I said that from the very beginning, that I don't think he'll answer. Doggo Doesn't Die says, yeah, except they're not ripping off the government. They're ripping off people who actually pay taxes. That's a fair point. Approachable with $5 and a clip. $40 away from today's goal and $7 away, or 7 minutes away. $7 would be fucking great.
It really would be.
Let's take a look at this clip before we eat $40 and lose today.
So again, the number of things he's tracking in his mind, the time, and not just like the time till the end of the show. These hour markers,
milestones.
Yeah, right. He has to have this much by this time. He's tracking what each individual person gives every week. He's tracking the daily total. In some cases, he's marking out tomorrow's math. Or tonight, tonight's, if they go over tonight, that'll go to tomorrow night. But this morning's carries over to it's like, and the rules are constantly in flux. What is his? I need to see what his scratch sheet looks like with the names and the math and the numbers and he does all this math live on air. Imagine how much time that eats up of your program.
That is something we don't give him enough credit for. It's like who's the Grover Cleveland or someone kind of write in 2 different languages in both hands. That's kind of what Aaron's doing every day. It's very impressive.
He does it on feelings. Like there's also the sliding scale of how much YouTube's cut takes out of the contribution.
That's gone. That hasn't been a thing forever.
Oh,
really?
At the start of the show it is, and then it just disappears the more stressed he is.
The crazy thing about that clip, though, is he says something wrong. He goes, we're $7 away, or I'm sorry, 7 minutes away. Wouldn't it be amazing if we were $7 away? Meanwhile, he's $30 away, or 40, or something like that.
Right, it's
like,
$23.
He's like, it'd be fucking amazing if I had that $23. Like, Jesus, Aaron, have some dignity here. What are we doing?
That's not how the toe works.
Imagine being a friend of Aaron's and you open your wallet and you have $23 in it, and Aaron's like, "Man, must be nice."
Wow, dude. What's that like?
What's it like?
You know what? Today's show, 10 o'clock, Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. You're seeing Aaron Imholte live on air. Oh, no,
He's watching himself be upset about the goal. He's watching a clip of himself from the same day be upset about the goal.
That's someone send him the link.
Yes.
Well, it's really cute when he does that, though, when he comments on himself and goes, "Oh, I didn't mean, you guys.
Mock.
jacking off. Not tap. That looks like I'm jerking off live on the air. That's not what I meant.
There you go, Mike.
I meant I'm tapping out from the pickleball thing.
You scallywags. How dare you misuse my words against me? Is this bit working? Send in
I
money.
didn't. What the?
Uzumaki says backwards thinking. It's not backwards thinking. That's the opposite of backwards thinking. It's being smart.
Oh, no, it is. I assume I know what Chad Buzumaki is talking about. And I believe
it's Buzumaki, by the way. Just I know he gets confused. But
the backwards thinking is the same logic. Like if Joe Rogan came on his show and was like, "Hey guys, if you guys collectively give me $4,000, I'll have Donald Trump on. But if you don't, I'm not going to have Trump on," and then sell all the advertising for what that episode would generate. And like, no, you have Trump on and people will listen. Like call Ric Flair and we'll all listen to it. We don't pay you for the potential of it being funny.
You've got it wrong, Mike. It's what you do is you sell advertising, and then people see that your show has advertising, and they're like, "This is a pro show. It's got advertising. I'm going to listen to it."
That's 30th anniversary.
I think it better help.
Been there for years now. You must be doing something right.
These guys got Squarespace.
I got to tune in.
Just carried over to the night. That was just the morning, and when the night started missing their goal, he started freaking the fuck out too. He missed 3 or 4 goals this week by a large amount.
I mean, I'm not going to pretend I didn't enjoy it. It was funny, but shameless. All right, guys, I got about 4 minutes left. $15. Come on.
15
Come on.
we need.
What do you say?
Let's do it. Load up the truck. Let's hit that. Come on. Don't
load up the truck with $15.
Yes.
You probably use a smart car.
Hot Wheel, I think, would be fine.
You're fucking stingy on me now. You guys knocked out the whole fucking 200 during the show. Now we just got 15 left.
This is what we've said a million times, but like the 200 means nothing. That's yesterday's 200. That's 200 from bygone years. I need that 15. Like you just made $200. I'm gonna thank you. No, fuck you. I already have that.
It's $250, and he said, "You guys have made the whole $200. It's $50 to go." It's like saying, "Oh, you've eaten the whole 3/4 of the cake, just a quarter more of the cake to go." Why are you saying whole? Why is it the whole 200? It's just 200.
It's just a few more numbers on a screen. It's the dignity and the pride of not losing twice in one day. I don't want to lose twice in one day.
Whoa. He's talking about dignity? Did he just bring up dignity on the show? Aaron?
Please.
Dignity?
Let me have some dignity.
That is long gone, my friend.
It's just numbers on a screen.
Look, 0 is the smallest number, and I'm 5 zeros away from being a millionaire.
Numbers at the screen.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants,
Yes.
gifted memberships.
We know how to give. You're
No,
not
we don't.
List them again.
like saying supertip.gg/NLO.
No,
that contains information that helps you
Right.
give me money. You're just saying platforms.
right,
That's a good point. I never thought of that. That's a good
right.
Weebly, GoDaddy, SiteGround.
All right. I'm-
What?
I'm
Visa,
Venmo.
MasterCard, American Express.
I never thought of that. That if you go to Venmo and just go, send this to Aaron Imholte, Venmo.
No one is sitting there going, I wonder if he takes Venmo. I hope he says it.
And his username is different on each of these. Some are Steel Toe Media, some are Steel Toe Media Inc., some are Steel Toe Entertainment, some are Steel Toe
Some
Morning
are
Show.
WATP show at gmail.com. Right. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, that didn't work?
No.
Moving on.
Moody doesn't
And
like
let's knock out this last 15 in the next, 2 or 3 minutes here. I would appreciate it. You guys would be the absolute best.
Till tomorrow.
Chevrolet JB says, MSO, is this your second win in a row? Guys, don't let MSO win 2 in a row.
We're back.
MSO is back.
Yes, we're back to
Oh,
that.
what a treat.
Guys, wouldn't it suck if MSO won?
Oh,
Like
I would
what?
hate that so much.
Want that. You don't want that. Get us a win. $15 is all it takes. Oh, by the way, Wally World with that extra 5. Let's get Wally at 30.
We'll wait.
Where he
You write it
belongs.
down.
Thank you, buddy. Come on now. No wins. Sean Lenane with $1 says $1 to continue. Hear you holla. I want to knock out my 15.
$1
There's
doesn't count. The $1 doesn't
Now,
count.
right? 14.
He's got this scrolling, Mike. He's got this like scrolling tally at the bottom, which is his leaderboard used to be an actual board behind him. Now it scrolls. It says number 1, the name, and then the amount of money. And he's got 4 slots,
Yeah.
and then the last slot, so the 5th slot, is called the cuck chair.
He's at a 5th spot, but it's called the cuck chair.
Why?
That way, if you're in 5th place, you feel like shit. And you want
You're
to
a
do more.
cuckold.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like, hold on, I'm not watching the show get fucked. I'm fucking the show. Take my money.
And the
You're
thing
a
is,
lousy cuckold if you've given me the 5th most amount of money.
well, this is where it's a little bit weird because the guy who's in 4th place and the guy who's in 5th place in the cuck chair, the same amount of money. They've given $40, both of them,
Right.
on the
That's-
screenshot.
The way you describe this too, that's gonna be so annoying for people because I remember when I was a kid, I could see a little better, and I would hate waking up for school on a snow day, and all the schools would scroll across the bottom, and I'd have to wait for mine to come up. So if I want to see if I'm in 4th place, it must take so long for those names to come back by.
But you're right, Mike. I never thought about it like this. The guy who's giving you the 5th most amount of money, you're calling a cuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Chad wondering why his mud tard stuff isn't selling. It's like nobody wants to wear a thing that calls yourself a tard.
No, I'm mud-tarded. I want to represent that.
Sorry, I didn't know how.
But
it
also,
worked.
the cuck chair, the cuck is not a participant. He's an observer. But this person has done the same act that the other people on the leaderboard has done.
But
Doesn't
less.
even-
So much
Moody,
less.
You're not understanding
Right.
this. Aaron lost his wife to a bull, and he's leaning into it, pretending that the opposite happened.
Right.
Yeah. So Aaron was in 5th place in that relationship somehow.
Yeah. The polycule, he was fit.
The door was in 4th place.
Fun fact: cuck chair flinty gecko is the seed phrase to my Bitcoin wallet.
That's it. We got a couple minutes to do it. Throw us a couple. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, $15. It's just an ego thing.
Jesus.
I
What kind
would
of selling
just
point is
like
that?
you-
Oh, we have to
You know how
speed
hated
go?
How hated you have to be to not get $15 to shut you the fuck up?
But this is he calls it's just an ego thing. Okay, so it's just an ego thing. You don't really need this money to live. At the same time, you've said that the goal is the worst thing about your life.
And show.
Why not just let it go?
And also, I'm donating to your vanity. Like,
Right,
so you feel better?
That'd be like, guys, give me money because of my narcissism. Come on. Why aren't you donating to this?
His early days of his relationship with SP when he was like, she taught me that it was okay to miss her. It's like, it's okay to miss the goal. Okay. Everything gonna be all right.
He is a needy bitch, isn't he?
Yeah, like
I can't get out of my. It's such a good point by Pat. I can't get out of my head now that I never thought of this. That he just says the websites, not how you donate to him. Imagine trying to traverse whatever Streamlabs is for the first time,
right?
And then you have to figure out how to give it to Aaron Imholte on that.
There's something I think when listening to your show a few times, Mike, you've said that you were confused about what Streamlabs is and why there's no donations that he ever announces from there.
Right.
Streamlabs is connected to PayPal, and so basically someone can type a message into Streamlabs and then it comes up on his PayPal screen, so it'll look like a PayPal donation to him, but it came through Streamlabs.
It's a good thing he bifurcates the two. You want to confuse everybody. Streamlabs.
Wouldn't you use one or the other? Yeah.
He wants to make it easy.
Twice in a day. Vidam with $2 says, what happened to Crunchy? I hope she's at the anniversary party this weekend. She might be. By the way, K Fallen the Great, I did get your request. $13 away from tonight. Come on, guys. I got like a minute and a half. I don't want to lose.
So now
I got to get out of here.
So he counted the $2. He didn't count the $1.
Right. It should be 12.
It's $13. Let's throw. We basically won tonight, right? I mean, we got ourselves a win. Let's just make it official. Let's not give MSO a couple of victories in one night.
What are you going to say, Mike?
I would just hate it so much if MSO won. I just can't stand it.
Just call it a win. Walter with $14 says, Suffa. Thank you, Walter. God damn. Walter's a guy, and he's at $39. And guess what, boys and girls? That's what we call another win for the toe.
And I'm afraid I've got
some bad news.
How do you think this sets the trajectory of his day? Like, I really think about it. If he would have gone away with that $13 not hit, his day would just be, he'd be sour to everybody. He came across.
He goes immediately to his Toe Boys group on Facebook and tells them he missed by 15. And the message is, I've seen it. It says, "You guys know what to do. Give me another win for the toe."
Yep.
Does he say PayPal?
No, he doesn't tell. The Toe Boys know. The Toe Boys know.
They do know what to do.
Patrick, we were talking about this either on this show last week or on WTP. I don't remember. But Slam Piece has to be watching the show and seeing him miss the goal and just canceling reservations. Like, he's just going to be in a shit mood. Never mind.
Shaking. She's worried.
Yeah, the rest of the day is fucked. Never mind.
Speaking of the goal, we should catch up with these super tips. I'm expecting thousands in dollars. Krautcott says the goal. Thank you very much for the $20. James Bauman. Hey, Karl, up yours, nerd.
James.
It's not nice.
Take that. Christy Webster with $100. Power Rangers Unite. Is that us? Are we the Power Rangers? Thank you, Christy Webster. Anonymous, $20. Only $20 or more counts. Or I misunderstood. Yes. Really 100, I think. EFS gifted 10 memberships. I don't see those gifties paying it forward. You pieces of shit. Right. Why? And then did you see this today? Everyone who gifted a membership got a free Rumble Friday link, and everyone who received a membership got a free Rumble Friday link.
How's he gonna keep track of that?
How many links?
That's a lot of links.
Yeah, you're right. How's he keeping track? Hold on, I gotta write down everybody. Like that was bananas.
Well, because as it early, it might just extend a certain thing beyond a famous golf tournament, handily, as it were.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, Karl. Go ahead.
I just was curious. Can you see who was gifted memberships aside from just looking at the chat as it's scrolling by? There's like nothing in your dashboard or anything that shows you that, right?
No, you just have to look at the chat, I think.
Yeah, that's insane.
You know he's watching the chat anyway. Pretty Annie Social says happy anniversary, this little piggy. Is that true?
No.
Today our
Well,
anniversary?
No, September, I think. September or October is when we started.
Here's to another year of Moody graphs and totally awesome coverage of everyone's favorite small town radio guy who has a seemingly endless supply of rakes to step on, Mr. H.R. Toe himself. Thank you, Pretty Annie Social. It'd be interesting to know if today's our... Why are you saying September if you don't know?
I feel like it was September. That's what I feel.
It's your 10-month anniversary.
Pool Scan Sam, Jabba the Sean hasn't met a toilet he couldn't destroy. Also, Sean was invited to Steel Toe's Loser Roundup event this weekend. Yeah, remember he was going to have Sean run Naked Twister. He was fantasizing about flying Sean out and paying his way and putting him up in a hotel.
I'm glad you said that. Where does Sean live? Is he in Minnesota?
No idea.
Do you know how hard it is? Actually, you do know how hard it is to get to where Aaron lives. It's not an easy place to navigate to.
Also, wouldn't you need some kind of... You can't just play Naked Twister in a public bar, can you?
Not with Sean on the mat. Okay.
People make fun of Rochester like having DabbleCon here, but at least we have an airport. You can get here.
It's like when someone's murdered. We need more detail here.
Softball Moody.
Yeah, cope and see the Balder washers. Cope and see the...
Yeah, Moody went on a murder tangent. Chad's a mimic. It's all about Mike opens his eyes and sees the toe for the fecal matter. Oh, sorry. It's about time Mike opens his eyes and sees the toe for the fecal matter. He really is. Hacka.
I've been around for a little while, but I was late, so yeah.
Mike never covers Steel Toe.
By the way, 20th of September 2024 was the first show of this little piggy. All
right.
I told you.
Stuff Melton.
So it's a 10-month anniversary week.
It is our 10-month anniversary week.
Cash, his hair is now a combed over. He did go on a hair party.
What is Kiki's name for Sunday's event? The 19th hole.
Hacka.
Some guy talks tough online, runs his mouth like he's King Kong, then folds like a lawn chair and files a restraining order when another dude calls his bluff. That's not alpha behavior. Yeah, bye. That's beta with a capital B, my guy. If you can't handle getting chirped at, log off and go sell candles. And not with the musky scent of men, but some girly soy candles. Bitch. But I digress.
Sorry, what were we going to say about Mike, Moody?
It's the thing that the anniversary that I'm looking forward to is in 4 days. It will be the 6-month anniversary of Aaron being suspended from Safe Sport.
Dude, that's up in July.
All that for a drop of blood.
Chad's Mimic, 1.3 thousand live viewers. Hit the like button. Pfft, not even 1/3 of Toe's viewers. Oh, yeah, it's true. Not even 1/3. Dang Lizard, wait. Patrick hasn't mentioned the charges for keeping a hunchback without a permit. Seems very disingenuous that he hasn't mentioned that yet. I'm racking up fines for that one. Mark Davis, this is for Karl's spot on the Harry Carey impression.
Spot on, Harry Carey.
Oh,
so the reason when you were talking about Harry Carey earlier, I was referring to the man. The reason why I did that is because you were doing that on the show yesterday.
Yes. Hey!
And Patrick, please take this in the right way. So I woke up early in the morning and I went back to bed to get some more shut-eye, and I put your show on. And I fell back asleep. It was marvelous. I was so excited.
Yes.
I was sleeping so deep. And then I got woken up by you fucking yelling, hey, 50 times in a row. I was so angry at you.
Because he just thinks of something and he goes, hey! I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm mad at that bet.
Spontaneous.
Woke me up.
Napoleon Solo, in Toe's mind, he is the show. That's the constant. Yes, I'm box office.
Mm-hmm.
Chad's a mimic. Merch is in Florida. He carries a pew. He's a winner. Huh?
Street fight.
Gun.
Oh. AO1012.
So he can pray wherever he goes.
The chip impression wasn't bad.
All right.
Aaron,
I like it, Moody.
Thanks.
I asked the question.
Aaron is addicted to the fear of not making the goal as it is his Scrathcard. The fear is the buzz.
Fear is the buzz. Naturally negative, giving my part so we can reach the goal and get to the good part of the show. Well, the good part.
Aaron Imholte begged on a Monday, cucked on a Tuesday, revenge porn by Wednesday, ate semen on Thursday, divorced on Friday, in court by Saturday, winning on Sunday.
God, even the Lord took a day off, Aaron. Jesus. B Smiley the third. Can someone please explain Aaron's gay noodly hand movements and body tics to blind Mike, please?
It's something I've heard you guys talk about, but never gotten to appreciate.
We'd have to like grab his arms and like do it, make him do it so he can see.
Next live show.
Yeah.
It's sort of like if you thought of like a marionette, like he's hung up by strings from above, but the energy's coming from inside and it's the skeleton wanting to leave his body.
Interesting.
That's
the bones are his money. Tickle Me Tukey says, Karl, I'll be at your gig tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll see you there, Tickle Me Tukey. The Isotopes.
A Topes gig.
Yes, the Isotopes will be playing in Fairport, theisotopes.com. For more information, you want to come see us play with Lucy Tightbox, our go-go dancer.
He called it a Topes gig before the show. And
we all laughed and pointed at him.
I didn't think I could lose more respect for Karl, but...
APAR, roughly, the toes goal is $2,500 weekly. By the end of the week, when you tally up the top 5 donors, it hasn't come close to half that goal. You're going to tell me the rest are mysterious donors. I saw someone in Reddit. Did you see this? Someone in Reddit went through and added up all the donors for the year that he said their name and put them on the leaderboard.
Wow.
And it added up. It added up to something like, Moody, do you remember the number? This is on Reddit. Did you see this?
Yes, I remember. I don't remember the number.
I didn't pull the thing, but I think it was like $10,000 or something. So it's like,
if you go on his playboard, he makes about $2,000 a month, $2,000 to $3,000 a month total on super chats. So
yeah, that's not where he makes his money though.
Dude, the membership,
Rumble Ranch
Labs.
Right.
You don't even know.
It is all fun and games until the hump hatches.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. It's not Naked Twister. It is Strip Twister. I swear to Christ, these people ruin everything.
Naked Twister. All Aaron knew is that he had to be naked by the end of it if he sucked, and that wasn't going to be a thing he wanted to participate in.
Moody, you don't understand sports. Aaron going to the Toe Boys page is akin to Kobe practicing his shooting until midnight after a loss.
Oh, that's an interesting way to look at it. The show stops his goal doesn't.
Dedication, yeah.
I like that.
It's hanging in.
You guys see me cover the toe? I do it so much better. First I mimic, then mimic again, then feign disgust, then the big closer. A mimic plus voice changer. You guys are not good.
What was that? Goes insane. Jim tells you, Melton, I don't know if you realize it or not, but when you started doing that hey bit, you sound a little like Harry Carey, the Cubs announcer. Spot on impression.
And my alarm clock, you also sounded like.
Great. Raw FKA PAA podcast. Do not look into the Mike Leonetti variety show. He's on the Nevada registry. Smiles in every picture there. Bizarre stuff. Sorry to interrupt. Back to the toe. Hi, Moody.
Hey, PAA.
Mike Leonetti. Weird comment. Thanks for gifting a membership. Chad Zememic, 17 months. The last 17 months have just gotten better and better. Thank you very much. 10 gifted memberships from our buddy EFS. Great to see EFS. Thank you for the support. Dill Dog, 17 months of this nonsense. Thank you, Dill Dog. Appreciate that. Leo, member for 4 months. Shuli is useless. Comments? Mike Cutts, member for 26 months. Rip Chuck Mangione. Yes. Chuck Mangione, Ozzy, and Hulk Hogan.
We'll be playing Feel So Good this weekend at Fairport in his honor.
Slutter Butter, member for 13 months. Very good. And Lance, resurrected, member for 6 months. What's up, fellas? Nice to see you, Mike. Welcome back, Pat. Happy Friday, Moody and Karl. Also, shout out to Panhandler for buying me baseball tickets and beer. What is that arrangement about? Principled uncertainty. Sorry for not contributing to the goal with this. 10 gifted memberships from Connor. Thank you very much, Connor. Another 10 gifted memberships from Connor. Two different faces.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a lot of links you're gonna have to play.
Oh, it's so many links. Great show, Sheethead, says Kev T. Never stop clowning on this goofball. More steak segments, please, Big Sauce. Blind Mike's great. Nice squeaking Karl and oh hi Moody.
Hey,
Corn Diff, $7. I see you, see me. If you remember, Aaron said he was going to give Corn Diff money for every one of his clips that he played or something. Is that what that's about?
Oh,
he owes him
like
$7.
they covered, some refund for something. I don't know. Craig Steel Toe is like one long PBS fund drive equaling a tote bag. Yes.
Yeah, but PBS does a public good and service.
Oh, dang, this is a milestone chat. So we had $2 to the goal. Thank you, Mr. Rex. Had $2 more. Bang! These are exhausting for $2. You fucking losers. Give more. You fucking pathetic sacks of shit. This is really dragging the show down. Bang! You died. Another $2. Queefer Stutterland. Not winning leaves a salty, bleachy taste in my hair.
My mouth.
Oh, sorry. I can't even read. Oh, I can't. You know what it is? I can't see the icon. I can't see.
I understand. You're thinking about shooting it in someone's hair. I get it.
Yes. Aaron leading an inward chat in a biker bar was peak. That's happened multiple times.
Firstly, it's not a biker bar. It's a biker themed bar. The Cheetos is very clear about it being a biker themed bar, not a biker bar.
Well,
secondly, this year, I don't think the N-word chant is the dangerous one. It's the Kayla chant.
Yeah, no chance the N-word gets chanted with Gino Bisconti there. You're probably right.
You don't think Gino will join in with a Kayla Ricade as a whore chant or whatever it is?
I don't think we're going to find out because there's been some strict rules imposed, which we're about to get to.
Okay, good. I want to talk about that.
The anniversary show. Some strict rules.
Yep.
They're not putting up with nonsense. Chris 048, Karl is out of the loop. Aaron has 2.5 stations interested in him at this time. Yes, 2.5. Ricky Bobby, are you surprised his audience hasn't turned on him more since filing the HROs? I can't believe they are completely unaware of them. No, he's not being honest with his audience.
He brought that up. Like we weren't. You told us not to. You told us the day before and said don't mention it on the show, and then Aaron mentioned it, and so it was like,
yes.
All right.
Game on.
Pupabla gifted one Nobody Likes Onions membership. Thank you, Bubble Popper, for also gifting a membership. A Geezer, the Toe Boy should change their name to Defeat.
I like it. I like that. That's good. Clever.
JC Trout member for 11 months. I need help explaining to friends and family why this guy is so hateable. Distill it for me, Moody.
I am working on a Steel Toe 101 primer, so I don't know how long that's going to be, but
we need drafts. Bedazzler, Shuli New, and LA Dabbler. I would love to see the day when Johnny Crutches leaves him. Another L for the toe.
That would actually be addition by subtraction, I think.
Yeah, I think he'd be all right.
We're all cut up. Get those $100 donos in real quick before we get on to the anniversary weekend. This grabbed my attention. I cannot believe what I hear in this clip. This is one of the crazier unhinged systems of belief I've come across. Oh, wait. Is it muted? Fuck.
Aren't you glad we went through with that? Really panned out that we stuck it out to the end?
The whole world exists to gaslight me.
The whole world exists to gaslight Aaron Imholte.
No,
And
it's the children who are wrong.
He's going to expound on this. This is insane.
That's all this is. This is a simulation. I'm not real. Everything I do has been predetermined. And everything is done to gaslight me. I know what the truth is. I know what reality is. And I do things to prove that reality, and it does, and I still feel insane.
You guys keeping up?
Yes.
He knows the truth. He constantly proves the truth. And then he looks around at everybody and everybody's not on board.
I was right about every step of that. I'm right about every step of this show. I'm right about how entertaining this program is and how it's the best out there. I prove it on a
All right, that got me. That's funny. That's good.
He proves it on a regular basis, not with money or traditional views and numbers.
Do I have this right? We all gaslight him into thinking the show is not that good?
Yes.
Okay, just making
Not
sure.
only we, everyone.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy.
He's in a simulation and he's being picked on. This is the Truman Show 2.0, and everyone's a paid actor.
It's the Toman Show.
And I still get.
Can I make a confession?
Yes.
I from time to time read negative things about me or my show on the internet, and I go, I could probably do better than that. I could probably improve on that. And I actually use that to give me some nice constructive feedback.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be wild if I came out and just went, no, you guys are all fucking idiots, and I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm better than all you idiots.
You heard it here. Carl's a cuck.
He reads it. He reads it all. Keep going.
Correct.
It's working.
Yep. He's reading it, guys.
This guy's a real fifth placer.
Manipulation exists to constantly gaslight me. Jane says the good clip was when Hugh compared all religions and how they are all the same. There's a reason they call them the Abrahamic religion. We know. Did we need a fancy foppish guy who likes trans?
So then he, of course, goes off into some Bible theory.
I'll give him this. That sentence has probably never been yelled in that tone, for whatever that's worth. It's called the Abrahamic religion. I don't think that's ever been shouted in that way.
Maybe Alex Jones. All right. Well, we got to talk about the anniversary show. It is the weekend. It's here upon us.
Do we want sorry to derail the show? There's the anniversary show we could talk about, or we can go through like a gauntlet of Aaron calling you a pussy. I don't know which one would be more interesting because I've prepared one.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I need to be taken down a peg or two.
Right. All right. Let me share.
Doesn't sound like the guy I know.
All right. I've prepared.
He seems to be afraid of you because he has a restraining order against you. So I can't imagine he thinks you're a pussy.
Yeah, I've prepared 4 clips.
McBuster says Melton
All right.
had a huge tantrum about being called out for being an MAP. Holy shit. Well, he I guess had a thing on he had a poor me weepy Twitter post yesterday that someone sent in during our evening show about how he's going through some personal things right now and he'd like you to respect it. And it's like, sorry, buddy, that's not how the game works. Everyone kind of hopes you die. Like you don't get to.
Wasn't that my wedding?
But isn't that what Nick said to Aaron? Everyone, like, the world would be a better place if you died.
Also,
isn't that why he filed an
Aaron
HRO?
post like 3 weeks ago and go like, "Hey, I'm going through some. Can't do a show today because I'm going through some stuff." And like when he couldn't talk about you guys because of the court hearing, he tweeted something kind of similar. He's like, "Dealing with some personal stuff today. I'll be back tomorrow," or something like that.
Yeah, what a pussy.
Am I crazy?
Be who you're pretending to be and who you're projecting out there for the world, and then get to say, "I want you to respect me." I mean, how is it that this guy tries to make a channel about being a tough guy A-logger, but every time you see a crack of the real him come through, he's just a giant fat fucking pussy? He really.
I just love the projection. It's like I think we've said very similar things about Aaron. The cracks in his persona.
I mean, he really is. There's
sorry.
Oh, I thought. Is there more?
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next one. Second one about you being maybe not as brave as you thought you were.
Mr. Beat says, I think Melton is staying away from pedo talk because he knows he's getting in trouble. He really doesn't have the ability. He's too, like, he gets scared and he fucks up more. Like, he gets scared and he's like, well, but at the same time, he's crafted this character for his audience, which isn't him. He's not really this guy who's brazen and brave. He's a chicken shit. He's a scared, bullied kid. that he's the same guy that Red Bar broke apart. But he's put on this character. So he's terrified privately. But publicly, he's putting on this face where he's like, I'm still great. I'm still doing good. And then as soon as you hit stop streaming, oh God, he's what he's running around thinking, Johnny, is today.
Quick, Moody, this is a perfect example. I was watching a clip of Aaron talking about Tim Pool speculating on what was going on between Paramount and South Park. And so he's making fun of Tim Pool for acting out what was going on between Trey Parker and the executives and what the back and forth was. He's like, this is what these idiots on the internet do. They make up this thing that is completely made up, and then they just like run with it. And there's no reality to it. This is exactly what Aaron's doing right now.
Well, he is in a simulation.
Right.
It's the world that's gaslighting him. Have you ever wondered what would happen if Aaron went up to you, Patrick? Have you ever wondered what might happen?
I'd probably get my ass kicked by a trained ninja.
Ah, all right. Well, he's going to tell us here.
You know how Patrick gets caught in all these lies and people trash the shit out of him, and he's a remarkably thin-skinned guy. Right. He's not cut out for this. I don't know why he does it. I don't know why he eggs it on. Then he ends up getting the shit kicked out of him, and he just yells and screams and throws fits, which is also weird because he tries to throw like authoritative tough guy fits, and it's weird to watch because I know that if I just walked up to Patrick Melton and I went, do something, you fucking MAP asshole, he would cower. He would be a bitch. He's had a chance to confront me in the past. Jesse.
Yeah. Another thing, he's hit another sentence that's never been said.
Would that be a good one to play in court? He's had chances to confront me and he won't do it.
That's right. That's a good one right there. Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, according to this last clip that I've got, you won't even be going to court because, he wouldn't even take you there.
M. Koo says, if anything, Aaron could, if anyone could take out an HRO on anyone,
Why is he wearing Haley's shirt?
What do you mean Haley's shirt?
Isn't that Haley's shirt from Pretty Antisocial?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought she had that shirt. She got that shirt. Jesus Christ.
Koo says, if anything, Aaron could, if anyone could take out an HRO on anyone, I could take it out on him. And I still wouldn't because that's a fucking bitch made. I do a show. I'm public.
Whoa.
I mean, in my opinion, people look at a guy like Melton and they're doing that now. They're seeing his character and they're judging him for it.
I'd like to call my next witness Aaron Imholte from a few months ago. Wow, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so,
I just wish we had time to pull all these clips.
Yeah. I don't think
we have time now.
Anyway, I just wanted to share those. I thought they would be pertinent.
I need another week to prepare my case now. These are amazing. We're at the anniversary show weekend. There's only 30 tickets left. This is how the show started to
This is all very inappropriate. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
No, we need more money. Don't stop. Let's get filthy.
Patrick, are you done playing with your friends? My corns need more lotion.
Oh. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the $100, Deadpool. Wow. That one you're allowed to interrupt with. Fuck whatever Blind Mike thinks.
I didn't say anything.
I heard you. All right, here we go. This is the start of the show for Blind Mike, but this is before Aaron even comes on the screen. He's got the thumbnail up with Trump and what's this down here? I don't even know. Some story about an airplane.
Well, I don't know if anyone's described the thumbnail for a Steel Toe morning show to you, Mike. But do you know what they look like or how they're laid out?
No, I remember some old ones with his logo, but I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what the new ones are like.
They're clip art boots.
So there's clip art boots, which are different to the one that's behind him. So it's a completely different style of boots that have looked like they've been taken off and left next to the door. Like that's sort of there. It says Steel Toe Morning Show TM underneath it. And then he usually grabs 2 or 3 different pictures that pertain to what he's going to cover in that day. And he lays it over the top of it haphazardly. Like it's overlapping parts of the boot.
Stretches it out of aspect ratio a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of that amateur Photoshop type.
Not even he's just bringing them in. He's not even rotating them or sizing them properly. They're just going on the canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And at the bottom, at the very bottom right of the screen,
Always.
it says every time it's ... So it starts with an ellipses. The cornerstone of any good day.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
So now picture that on the screen, and this is what Aaron says.
It's today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow are the 2 big rush days, and we only have 30 seats left for your ass. So I put on my special shirt, hit my music.
1, 2, 3. Still the thumbnail.
Is this how every show starts now?
No, just this Thursday.
Just
Oh,
this one.
okay. All right.
It usually starts with a monologue about how people need to be punished as a result of vengeance.
Sure.
These are always, I feel like, windows into like Aaron's mind. Like, this is vacation. I want to get away. There's this escapism theme to it all. I got a big anniversary show coming.
Remember when he's playing that swinging song right before he admitted
Yes.
they were all swinging? Yeah, you're right about that.
Remember when he put the wristband from his hotel back on his hand?
Right before court. Right before court.
Like, it reminds me of the good times.
Remember I was on the beach? That was a good day.
I don't get the sense Aaron knows who he is, because he has this, like, he tries to do that where he's like, oh, I need a vacation, I gotta get out of here, but it doesn't fit his persona. He's not a lovable curmudgeon who comes in every day grumpy, where it's like, there's Aaron. It like doesn't fit his personality at all.
Everything is manufactured about his personality. Like he's talked about sports. He's like, sports are so important if you're a guy, because if you don't like sports, you're gay.
Yes.
It's like
that is true, but yeah.
Be gay and get your Saturdays back, Aaron. Like, save time.
For the love of God.
Right.
Senior, when I paid him too much for all of the snapper he had.
Oh, good
I told him
And he's wearing his vacation shirt.
Hey!
In the best broken Spanish
What's he clapping about? Does anybody know?
He's applauding his shirt. Yes.
It's the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
He's giving so thorough Joe Burrow a job.
Yeah.
Here, it's anniversary week. Let's kick it in gear. Welcome to the Steel Toe Show. Everybody all together.
Said I fish and I play my guitar. I laugh at the bar with my friends.
He's waving his Celsius around.
Dancing with his Celsius.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
This is like the morning show, maybe of like an easy listening station, not a shock jock.
Right. Well, have you ever heard a shock jock or a wannabe alpha male go, I'm wearing my special shirt today?
Yes. He calls them outfits. I love it.
Right. Yeah.
We're cracking a Celsius.
He said he was talking about how often he does wardrobe changes throughout the day. And he
3
said
times a day.
He said, usually I go through 3 outfits. He called them outfits. Like they're laid out on his bed every day.
I give
But
SP
also-
a few different looks.
3. He changes twice in a day. Like, what's going on?
Welcome to the program. Ooh, that's coconutty. Who's Coco?
So he's got a coconut Celsius. He's playing a song about being on the beach and fishing. He's got his Caribbean shirt on. What's going on?
It's called escapism. That's what we're looking at.
Welcome to the program. It's the Steel Toe Morning Show. I'm Aaron. Shit's going down, yo.
Ooh.
Oh,
Means his
man.
numbers.
I gotta clean that.
Yes.
While the
Viewers,
kids are
dollars.
to be interesting. Tomorrow, kids and I are going to the lake, but I gotta break away from the lake at some point. I gotta get some stuff.
It's fascinating.
For the anniversary show, I
Right.
got to get some supplemental things taken care of.
Carl, I want to apologize. I didn't keep you apprised of all the times I was running stuff down to the venue for Hackamania. Should I get you on that list? Do you need to know when I got stuff to go get?
Just CC me on the email.
Yeah, okay.
Please.
All right.
He makes life so exhausting for himself because like I said a few weeks ago when I covered him, it was July 4th weekend, so he was coming back and forth from the lake house back to his house to do his show, back to the lake house, back to the house to do his evening show, and he's like, "Oh, guys, this is exhausting going back and forth from the lake house." It's like
2 locations, traveling.
Here are your options. Don't do that. Set up a recording studio at the lake house so you can figure out how to do it that way, or take the day off. This is no fault of ours that you haven't figured out how
Here's
to.
another option, Mike. Stop bitching about it.
Right. That's what I mean. It's not our problem.
Right.
Come on, Carl. You've never had one of those annoying days where you had to go get stuff?
He's somehow managed to make his life where he works from home, but still has to commute.
You know, I did a bonus creep off today at the comedy club. You haven't heard me bitch about it once. I had to get in my car, drive to the comedy club, come back to my house again.
You have to bring any stuff?
I did. I brought my computer and headphones.
Aaron's one of those guys that can do nothing but make it sound like so I woke up, I got out of bed, I walked to the bathroom, I brushed my teeth. It's like this
Chad and Ray do
seconds.
this. Chad and Ray do this. Like, you guys don't know all the stuff I'm dealing with. And it's like, I had to go get groceries. I had to pay my water bill. It's like, yeah, we can't fathom what that's like.
Yeah, no one does that.
And I thought, so I'm going to help out with that. And like I said, we got less than 30 seats left. Go to eventbrite.com. Get your ass there right now.
So something interesting happened. He said when he had 40 seats left, he said half the seats are left, half the seats are available. And he said 40 seats.
I heard that.
Now, this is the first time we've ever heard him admit that the venue holds 80 because he has said 100.
He said 200 last year. And you were in this venue. Patrick, are you allowed to admit that?
Yes. There's one row of tables.
I've seen the photos. It doesn't
Around
look
the
like it
bar.
holds 200 people.
It most certainly doesn't.
Steel Toe 11th anniversary weekend party. Hey guys, guess what's happening? The same thing that happens every goddamn year.
Oh.
3 weeks away.
How enticing.
Yes.
Right? Do I even want to do what the hell's happening?
Look at that. We do see something new on that hair.
Yeah.
You're right.
He's got product in there. It's slick.
It's crisp and
It's
glovering.
wet. Yeah.
Is it product or does it get drier as the show progresses? Did he just wet it?
Him and my grandfather have the same hairstyle.
This year, Steel Toe's dead. And then what happens? Just like every single year.
Wow, 50
So
tickets were sold.
this sounds like Cope, does it not? Like,
yeah.
It sounds like he's worrying about ticket sales and he's telling himself, like, don't worry, last minute.
He's been stressing out for months about this. We've been talking about the golf tournament. This has been stressing him out. He's not selling any tickets to his comedy show.
I've got an update. Update just came in. There have been 2 tickets sold to the golf tournament.
Yes.
Do you want to guess which of the 3 those
Gino.
2 went to?
Yeah.
You're
We
right.
have a
It was
clip.
Gino.
I didn't see that.
This is not a breaking news story.
But let's not forget, though.
I wake up later than you guys.
based on his numbers, so it seats 80. He's sold 50. He's got 30 to go. A few days out. And he's very excited about it.
Yeah, what do we think the real numbers are?
I don't know, but is this going to even cover the costs of flying Gino and Keanu in? I don't think it is, because remember when he was bitching about how their costs went up?
He let it slip that they're staying with him.
Oh,
so there's no hotel this year.
Okay.
He said he's got to clean for his guests.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to be hanging out with Gino at Villa Roma, September 5th, WTPLive.com for tickets. So I can't wait to talk to him about this. I'm just going to be actually hanging out with Aaron. That's fun.
It'll be very coherent, I'm sure.
He said he's gotten 10 whole sponsorships, which are $150 each. So he's made $1,500 on the whole sponsorships.
And one of the sponsors is a sign printer who's going to print all the signs for the sponsors.
So it could be like a free thing. Like you get one free sponsorship if you print all the signs for me.
But we went over the math on my show. With your $150 sponsorship, you get 2 free entries into the tournament. The entry for the tournament is $70. So that's $140 out of the $150. So it's $10 effectively to sponsor a hole.
Yeah. So it's $70 to get into that, but it's actually, I think it's like $60 in reality, because there's a $587 fee and a $469 sales tax on it, and it works out to $70.56. So he's getting $60. The tee times, it's $50 to tee off. Isn't it $50 to tee off or $30?
$50 for a tee time, and then there's probably usually a $20 cart fee, but he's negotiated the cart fee down, I guess, for his volume purchase.
So it makes like $10 per entrant into this. So call it an extra $200. So
no, but if those are fees and taxes, he's making no extra, because he's gonna have to pay for carts.
It's starting to sound like I'm losing money by not being there. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
We have less than 30 seats left. We have people still claiming VIPs, which is fucking dangerous. Honestly, claim them. Don't claim them tomorrow, because 2 things. One, well, I shouldn't say don't claim them tomorrow. Get babysitters lined up. We'll figure.
Guys, don't buy tickets to Hackamania tomorrow. The website's going to be down.
He's like, this VIP program is fucking me. It's like these people that supported me over the last
4 years ago. Still get free tickets. I didn't think about any of this.
I'm being financially ruined by my greatest fans.
Let's not pretend there's a list anywhere in that house of VIPs. You could just email Aaron probably. And if you just claim to be a VIP ticket holder, there's a chance he would grant you VIP tickets.
Just show up.
Like, there's no.
I'm Flinty Gecko. Put me on the course.
Feel like there's any master list of VIPs anywhere.
But every year we get to this point where I got to call Cheetos and I go, okay, how high can I really go? What's the absolute highest I can go? I'm fine with having that conversation. That's okay.
Isn't there a max occupancy number that's like posted in the place? Like, you're gonna ask Cheetos that? Like, it's literally like the law. How many people can be in a place?
Most people would be too awkward to have that conversation. What's the most money I can make on this?
I don't want to involve the fire chief.
Have you, Cheetos? Have you knocked down a wall recently? Put up a pergola somewhere?
Yeah, right.
Is there like? Do you put more structure on the veranda at Stoney's?
Golf event. I think we've got all the people that we're going to have for the golf event. I'm very excited about it. We've got our prizes set. I'm pumped. But guys, the more the merrier. So
does he say the prizes? Does he say the prizes in this clip?
I don't know.
He's changed the prize. Yeah. The prizes for the golf tournament are now $300 for first place and $200 for second place. Sorry, no. 200 for first.
Oh no.
100 for second.
Oh,
and that's it.
Maybe 100 for second. He said it might be 200 winner take all.
Oh no.
That's the final update today. Is it might be 200 winner take all.
It used to be 3,000 for first place, 2,000 for second, 1,000 for third,
thousands in prizes.
He was so cocky about it too.
Longest putt.
Like 55-inch TV.
And then it was 400, 300, 200 or 400, 300, 100 at some point. And he said, if we get more entries, they'll go up. Well, he claims to have gotten more entries and they've gone down.
And
are you not supposed to do that? Can't he get in trouble for advertising that you could win thousands of dollars and then changing it if people bought tickets?
No, that's horse shit.
Okay.
So there's also a month ago, someone posted this recently on the Reddit. It confused me, but it was from a month ago. It was I think it was like $150.
I have the clip.
Okay, great.
I have the clip.
Sunday yet. I'm a little euphoric today. Awesome week. Anniversary week has been amazing. Everybody's excited. My inbox is full of messages. And Elsewhere on the internet, I'm being told all the right people are triggered as fuck. It's fantastic.
Now, my inbox is full of messages. Was his brag for how good of a week he's having.
All right,
This
so
is
can we
insane.
officially call the era of positivity over?
Is there anyone who has a job? Anyone in the viewing audience right now who has a job who doesn't have an inbox that's full of messages? I'm not even understanding this brag.
He's saying that it's his focus isn't going to be on other people. It's just on doing a really good show. But now he's bragging about how much it's triggering the right people. Why would you care if that's not a part of your show anymore? He always. I know.
And how does he know if he doesn't watch?
Right.
Well, they're telling him. All the people in the inbox.
Oh, some of the messages are clipped.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Got it.
And is that I'm still staring at 35% chance of lightning and rain on Sunday morning. This is an issue. Now, I just want to tell you, if you got tickets to the golf event and it ends up, because we have a window from about 7 to 10 where we have tee times. Our tee times start at 8, but if we needed to start earlier, we could theoretically.
So now the time on the event on the website is wrong?
What?
So if I'm planning to show up at 8, it could just be going already?
Yeah, you missed your tea time. It's at 8:15. No, it was 7:30. We changed it. What?
Our tea times start at 8 and go until about 10 o'clock.
And how's it going to work? Are they going to be posted ahead of time, the tea times, or do you just show up and look for a group of people who look like toe boys? How does it? How's this working?
If we're going to miss that window due to thunder, lightning, rain, shit like that, and people have planned their days, they have shit to do, we have no problem if weather starts being an issue. I can hit one button. We can refund your stuff. So do not worry about getting a ticket to the golf event.
What?
He's currently doing a rain dance. Oh, thunder, lightning, maybe the thunder and lightning can come on Sunday and I can cancel this event.
It's manifesting it.
And it might not happen. We can handle it. You will get your money back. Don't worry. I do have to make that speech now, though, because Mother Nature is trying to fuck with the golf event.
She's a bitch.
Oh, Mother Nature's gaslighting me.
Wait, is
getting an
MSO
HRO against Mother Nature?
Refresh. I'm looking at a 35% chance of.
Let me keep refreshing. Let's see if any new weather came in. Is that the? Oh, there's another clip. We gotta do.
I'm pretty sure the percentage chance of like rain is area percentage, not like actual percentage that it might rain. It's this percentage of this area will be covered with rain, right?
It's both. Yeah, the
I've
way
heard
that
both. Yeah.
Yeah, the way that it works is the percentage of. Yeah, whatever. You're right.
Okay.
They have shit to do. We have no problem if weather starts being an issue. I can hit one button. We can refund your stuff. So do not worry about getting.
Do you think he wants rain or not?
Yes, absolutely. He wants rain. He wants to be able to say it would have been a great event. I was lined up. We
actually had 50 people.
I would have broke 90. I would have shot at 88 that day.
We had so many people show up last minute wanting to play, and I was like,
Mother Nature was seething over how many tickets I sold.
He won't refund the gold sponsorship, the whole sponsorships, but he will start haphazardly putting those banners behind him one day per show or something like that to be like, here's payback for you. Here's the affordable signs.
Put him on the scroll. Yeah, it's
right.
Get golf event thinking, oh man, it might not happen. We can handle it. You will get your money back. Don't worry. I do have to make that speech now, though, because Mother Nature is trying to fuck with the golf event. 30, I'm looking at, let me refresh. I'm looking at a 35% chance of thunder and lightning throughout the day. I don't know specifically what it's saying.
All right, Opie, what's the fucking weather? Can we zoom in on it?
Why are we doing this then?
Jesus.
It's today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow are.
Wait, why didn't that play?
the slight chance of thunderstorms during the afternoon. Okay. This I can deal with. So it looks like I'm going to say the golf event is a go.
Unless it rains. So we've learned nothing. This is no new information. Right? Like, what if it's pouring? You're going to go, I said it was a go on Thursday.
Predicting thunderstorms is the most difficult thing to do, especially 3 days out.
Right.
Come on, hungover at 8 o'clock. They can start getting you your Bloody Marys. We'll get your ass on the course. It'll be a lot of fun. My big thing is less than 30 seats.
So the tee times are for 7 to 10, but come at 8, get a Bloody Mary.
You're drinking at 8 in the morning on a Sunday?
Yeah. Bloody mimosa bar.
For the comedy show on Saturday, get them, pick them up, go to Eventbrite. Also,
again, go to Eventbrite.
I know.
See if there are any shows you'd rather go to, and if not,
guys, if you want tickets, go to the internet.
I'm going to be bringing to the party. Now, the party is free to attend from 2 o'clock until about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
And then get the fuck out.
Totally.
Why the fuck would he throw a pre-show party that is 5.5 hours long? Could anyone explain that to me?
Well, if you remember, his initial plan was to do the comedy show at 2 p.m.
early,
so that nobody would
got
be
too drunk. You're right. Now he's doing a 5.5 hour long party at a bar, and then it's just like, all right, guys, now settle down and be quiet. We're gonna do some comedy for you. It's a terrible
and then
idea.
Karaoke, and maybe a rap battle.
Ooh.
And then, so what time do we think they shut this bar down? I think 1 or 2. So
feels like earlier there. No,
7 tea times are at 7, and I imagine someone's got to get there to set up all the signs early and the balloons.
That's Johnny Crutch's job.
Oh, okay. He just keeps leaving divots all over the course, tearing it up. Crutches fucks a fairway.
And hang out and have fun and join the cornhole tournament. Try to win yourself a couple $100.
So this cornhole tournament is shaping up like a better money winning opportunity than the golf tournament.
Yep.
Sound
for free.
Why did he sponsor the holes at cornhole?
Yes, exactly.
There'll be more people there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Event, less than 30 left. Go to Eventbrite, get them. If you come to the party, we're going to do I've added a silent auction to.
Oh no. Now, I got accused when running Hackamania that if you start adding ticket packages, now again, we've never added a ticket package late in Hackamania. The VIPs are on sale from the beginning and then they're out. It's actually the opposite. But Aaron said we're trying to add things on and get things going.
It was a failing event, obviously. As
a silent auction. 2 days out, a silent auction where he's going to be selling what?
Party. So I was in the steel toe storage room the other day. I was putting some boxes away in New York.
Prize closet? The fucking prize closet? Is that what he's talking about?
It turns out the boss has had Metallica's tickets stolen off of his desk.
The fugitive is going to be there. If you know the phrase.
Listen,
I have to go, but I'm so curious to hear what he's about to say.
Okay.
I found a treasure trove of old pictures, beautiful framed pictures that Johnny and Gino and Keanu and I will autograph.
What?
Wish I could get my hands on those.
They have known Keanu and Gino for a year and a half. I want you to wrap your head around that.
Pictures of what? It's a radio show.
They've
What's
known them
about?
for a year and 9 months.
Is it
total.
April in a bikini? Is
There's
it
pictures of 4 of them with one photo shopped out.
They had pictures of Gino and Keanu framed in the past year and a half.
I believe that because I think like Real Media Player put together a compilation, like kind of an introduction to the polycule sort of a thing. And the way Aaron and April talked about the Recadas and Gino and Keanu was like they were talking about like retiring with them, like living in one day we'll all be on our rocking chairs. And it's like, you just met these people.
It's always sad when the Biscontes leave.
Spy report. Aaron is currently changing things on the Eventbrite website of his event
Right now.
So he's messed up. Aaron, I know you're listening. You've messed up some areas here. So one of the things is the Sunday. Let me share my screen just so that we can show what's going on.
Just to be clear, I do not encourage anyone to contact Aaron Imholte directly or indirectly, and I disavow all of this.
Only contact his daughter. Correct.
I'm not okay with any of that.
I don't agree with that either.
Not be.
Okay, so he set it up so that there's these 2 days, and he's put the same things on both days. So you could buy a ticket to the comedy show on Saturday. Up here, if you click get tickets, you can buy cornhole tournament, comedy show, all of that's available. On the Sunday, they're also available. So you select Sunday and you can buy steel toe cornhole tournament, steel toe comedy shows on Sunday. So both are available on there. So if you go to the Sunday show and scroll down, there's the golfing packages, golf with Aaron, golf with Gino, golf with Keanu. All are now unavailable. They're done.
Sold out.
If you go to the Saturday though,
seems like to me, man.
If you go to Saturday, you can still purchase tickets for golf with Aaron and Gino. So,
all right.
If you want to golf with them on Saturday, you're welcome to. It's right there.
I'm going to take this opportunity to go run and buy tickets right now.
Do it.
Yeah, Mike, you have to get out of here.
Yeah, thanks for having me, boys.
Do your plugs. Plug your skits.
BlindMike.net is where all my links are. I go live Sundays at 10 a.m. You've inspired me. I'm sure I'll be talking about some of this stuff. I'm glad the goal is back. I just recorded a Why You Laughing with Karl's pal Christian Blatt about Norm Macdonald's appearances on the Dennis Miller program. So check that out. It'll be up for members next week. And Who Are These Socials? Thursdays at 6 with Karl on the Who Are These Podcasts Network. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks for
being
here,
Mike.
Appreciate it. I guess since Mike's leaving, we might as well catch up on the chats and super stuff. The One Pun, member for 4 months. Is the failure of this weekend going to help Aaron's embarrassment kink? He might go home Sunday and blow a massive thunder gusher. Keep up the good work. I'm not going to speculate what a man does in his free time. Colin Madden, Aaron lives in the Gaytrix. I don't know. I cannot. If that's where he lives, I'm not allowed to go near it. That's all I know.
You can't be with 500 feet within the Gaytrix.
That's all I know. Do not contact Aaron. Do not mention Aaron to me. I don't want to be around anything to do with the guy. What's the occupancy of Stony? Says Steve Unger. Who knows? Papubala, member for 23 months. At this point, make Aaron eat shrooms, not butter, for the goal. I don't think he's doing any of that stuff. Pulper 80, good to see you again, buddy.
Hey, Pulper.
Back, becoming a YouTube member. I think he gave a sizable gift over here somewhere, which we will have to put up on the screen. Coach JR Fishing, been watching some old NLO live streams. Watched the episode with Kyle Anderson in studio and really enjoyed watching Steel Toe live. Does Kyle keep up with current Steel Toe lore? If so, would love to know. He was in the chat the other day.
Yeah,
I think he's probably watching from afar.
It's a Boyka themed bar, not a Boyka bar.
Okay.
Boyka.
A Boyka themed bar. Anonymous was watching NLO from June 2024. Patrick really nailed that movie is going to talk himself into jail. I don't know. We'll see. Pulper 80, $50. Look at this guy. Hey, Karl, how come you asked for a hotel room that was so far away from Melton's house as possible? What? How come you asked for a hotel room that was as far away from Melton's house as possible? Oh, yeah. Check out Steve B5192 for some bird shit or something.
I don't know if I'm allowed to comment on that.
What do you mean?
I don't think I'm allowed to comment on any of this.
Yeah, sorry. Happy Valley Wrecking Crew. I just love when morons like Aaron and SJ explain theology and philosophy. Yes, they know a lot. A Geezer, do you think Aaron has created several alt accounts to donate his own money to make the goals? A boomerang, if you will, Moody?
he doesn't need to make alt accounts. He could just say that something came in on PayPal or whatever.
Be no way to know.
There's reason why they're called the Abrahamic religions. It's because they're based on the miracles of Abraham Lincoln.
The more you know. The more you know. I love being physically threatened by someone put a restraining order on me. It's remarkable, you might say.
It doesn't get mentioned enough. Aaron ended SJ. I love you, you cum-scented fool.
Aaron ended SJ?
I think he's saying that he's replaced Stuttering John.
You don't understand. It's bad form for Aaron to beg in the same outfit in the evening as he wore in the morning. I've been sleeping in my car. I wish I had a friend.
Oh, yeah, that is a good point. You're right. He was wearing a different shirt when you switched to the evening show.
Yeah.
I wore the same shirt on the creep off earlier. Am I? What am I doing?
3 outfit changes a day.
When Aaron played high school football, he would call his uniform his costume. She boop boop babe bunk bunk.
I believe
beep.
it. If he calls jeans and shirts outfits, like something to that. A geezer describing visuals to a blind guy. Hey, picnic in front of my fly babies. Hackamania 3.
We like to be accessible here.
Queefer Stoderland. Opie does the same. I got fly. Hashtag stretch nothing. Good to know. DK, $103 for a Birds of Paradise shirt.
You mean the palm tree shirt?
No, it's palm trees from Florida. Pulper 80, Moody, do you get a nice break from work after Super Tips launches? Also, which coding language is your area of focus?
I don't think anyone's interested in the answer to either of
No,
those
he
questions.
does never gets a break, and it's Python. Did I answer correctly?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't
yeah.
answer. You're not on a break. Waver, thank you for the super sticker. Pulper, thank you for the super sticker. And B Smiley, thank you for the super sticker. They're back. The 3 amigos.
We don't count those towards the goal.
No, we don't. Waver, fuck yeah. Pulper 80, fuck yeah. B Smiley 3. Hi, Pat. Hi to you. I'd like to point out this dork is still on Windows 10. TikTok doughboy. I spend kick fell. G-ski fish scale.
It's about to be end of life.
Cheetos has a band and free jukebox scheduled for tomorrow night on the Facebook page.
Is that true?
What?
Is that true?
Now, if I've been kicked out of the bar, am I allowed on the website?
Probably not.
I don't know. I don't know
I
how it
wouldn't
works.
chance it. I wouldn't chance it.
Is there really a band listed? Maybe they'll have a band during the day or something, but like during the party.
During the corner.
Tony's isn't even advertising Toes show on their Facebook. Keys for cash, free jukebox, and a meat raffle are happening tomorrow as well. Ha ha ha. Happy New Year, Melton.
What's keys for cash?
What's a meat raffle?
Oh, meat raffles are huge.
Are they big? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Some guy gets a load of bison burgers. They fall off a truck. You go into a busy bar. You sell raffle tickets.
You drive it to a moose.
Yeah.
All right.
Meat raffle.
We need some dudes that are absolute weapons with clubs to get a 10 o'clock tea time and play through.
Just to be clear, I do not condone that. I do not want anyone to go to these events. I do not want anyone to contact Aaron on my behalf. I do not want to contact Aaron on not my behalf.
We don't want anyone to film it. We don't want anyone to document what happened. We don't want to use it as show fodder.
You cannot be involved privately or publicly with dispatching anyone to any of these events. You won't find it. It doesn't exist. Leave the man alone. We're just allowed to watch what he puts out. That's what we do over here. We're nice boys.
Moody
There isn't thousands in prizes. There's no best ball, and it starts at a different time. Gee golly, I think I showed up to the wrong tournament.
Yeah.
You check
we
the
wanted to
website?
know- Yeah. Do you want to? Can you share? This is great.
Oh boy.
This is the Stonies Bar. This is the Stonies Bar Facebook page.
Nice.
And the weekend is upon us. Happy hour till 8 p.m. Meat raffle at 6:30. Keys for cash and free jukebox tonight. So that's today. The Steel Toe anniversary show is tomorrow. So let's see what's happening then. Tomorrow, Unloaded in Stoney's garage from 2 till 5 and free jukebox tomorrow night. And then we've got the acoustic duo of Unloaded featuring Randy and Ann Klinkner. Classic country and classic rock.
Crazy shit gets when they make the jukebox free.
I was just gonna say, free jukebox is the worst selling point I've ever heard in my life. How poor are these retards? They can't put in $5 to hear 3 songs. They want to hear any randos who's gonna put in music and torture them with.
What's the conversations in that town like? Mother, cancel the Spotify. Free jukebox.
It's crazy.
What this doesn't say is there's come and listen to Unloaded in Stoney's garage from 2 to 5. Then you will be kicked out for a couple of hours. And then there's a free jukebox afterwards.
Finish your drinks.
Yeah. Another update as well on the Eventbrite page, because the situation is evolving and changing as we speak. So on Sunday, we are now able to purchase tickets.
Oh, so the tickets are
Golfing with
available. Okay. That's hilarious.
The tickets are available for Sunday.
This is like the Atlantic City show.
It's back.
Amazing.
Let's check Saturday just to make sure. It looks like, yeah. So there's 4 tickets left to go for Golfing with Gino. There's
Just
6
pick a
left to
day.
go with Aaron.
Pick your day.
And 6. Yeah, and 6 with Keanu.
If people choose to play golf with them on Saturday, do they have to miss the show to go play golf? Contractually?
Maybe, yeah. I guess so.
I don't know how this works.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, well, keep us updated. We'd love to know more.
If only there was a way to golf inside.
There is a Top Golf an hour away.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
Karl knew. Karl, what did you do with the wallet podcast Hitman gave you? Do you know where he sourced that leather? Think he gave you the skin off his girlfriend's back. Karl knew.
Jesus Christ. If I find out any of this is true.
Yeah, we had an update on Podcast Hitman today on the Creep Up bonus show.
I got to dive in. I haven't dove
It's
into
a
that. Well,
crazy story.
It's a crazy story, man. It's wild.
what I know about it's crazy. I'm sure it gets nuts.
I found memorabilia. I found old, unpackaged, undelivered Rockin' 101 hoodies and.
Why are they unpackaged?
Whoa. This is for a silent auction?
Yes.
Rockin' 101 hoodies?
Mm-hmm.
I've been to silent auctions before. They're always charity events. They're always donations that come in from people.
They're they're high value items too.
Right. Yeah.
Like how does the silent auction on an old hoodie go? $10, $20. You can have it.
Right. Like, what are we doing with this? This is insane.
Well, maybe this is going to a charity. Maybe it's going to a goal. You know?
Wouldn't you be more embarrassed to say this than to make the $48 you're going to make doing this silent auction?
Well, you have things that are priceless. It's like a dinner with Aaron, like something like that you can't put a number on, and then people just give money to the charity through that, right?
There's nothing people love in late July more than a hoodie. So these are gonna.
This is crazy.
Like that from the Steel Toe Rockin' 101 hoodies. We're gonna put those all out for a silent auction deal. And then also I've got old, I went in the crawl space the other day. I found old Steel Toe KLFD cassette tapes.
This is nuts.
This is crazy.
Now this is crazy.
This is crazy.
I would love to own those.
Yes.
And I'm prohibited from going. So this is an example of by him getting this extension, it keeps me from going there and participating in this auction. But can you imagine owning old Aaron cassette tapes?
I wonder if someone would maybe digitize them and make them available for all of us to check out.
He could
be
more
insane.
money than he'd get at that silent auction. I think you would pay a good $1,000 for those.
I mean, I cannot.
I know.
In another world.
In another
under
world
different
where
set
you
of
could.
circumstances and constraints, perhaps.
Hundreds of these. I only need to keep about 50 to 100, and even then,
it's nuts to not want to digitize your catalog before you sell even if you want to sell the tapes to make some cash,
right?
Wouldn't you? He's like, I only need 50 or 100. You get it. I got 50 of them. You get it.
But Patrick, the fact that he's even thinking this is like a way to make money is insane. he's a hoarder, and he has all this stuff that he hoarded. And he's like, oh, but I like money. Maybe I'll just sell it to people instead.
What are the chances these tapes aren't melted together?
This is so pathetic. I'm looking around my studio right now. I still have some banana bag. If you come to Detroit at the Magic Bag on September 12th, we'll have a silent auction. You can win my previous sponsor's product.
I have some of it too. I have some from the first Hackamania. It doesn't go bad.
It doesn't go bad. What the fuck is he doing right now? This is so pathetic.
Right. I'm going to package up a bunch of these, and we're going to put those out there too, so you can listen to some old 2006 to 2014 Aaron in the afternoon, or just say you have them to blackmail me with later. I've got
what?
I came up with just some cool fucking ideas, dicking around for the anniversary show.
I came up with cool ideas, and he just said I just was in my closet and saw this.
Can I ask a dumb question? 2006 to 2014, were cassette tapes popular?
No.
Why is this shows being recorded on cassette tapes at this time?
I'd argue that was the height of the CD and DVD burning.
Correct. Yes. When Howard Stern got taken off the air in Rochester, my buddy Croge started burning CD-ROMs for me every day so I could listen to the Howard Stern show because there were torrent sites.
Croge, is it?
Yeah, Croge from Who Are These Podcasts. He's also in the Isotels. We'll be at Fairport tomorrow, theisotels.com. You can see us live. But that was the thing everyone was doing.
That's too long. You're wasting too many syllables. They're the topes. We've got to speed up the conversation.
Topes.com wasn't available. Isotels.com.
It's coming up. I got to get some work done today. I got to get a shitload done tomorrow while balancing kids along with that. But I'm happy to do it. Plus, my kids, they're always thrilled to take, $10 off my hands to help me with something. So I'm pumped. I'm excited. We got a lot to talk about news-wise today. It's not just going to be
kids have a goal. Do they have a goal in the house?
Yeah. Like, how much yard work can we do, Dad? I got to make $28 today.
And do they guilt trip about it? We're 15 away.
Dad, you're killing me. I've got like a quarter of the lawn to mow, and I'm 5 away from the goal.
Steel toe knob all morning talking about this anniversary show. That'll be tomorrow during Rumble Friday. Then next week, after the anniversary show, I've decided I'm not taking any days off.
Why would he?
Well, here's why.
He's losing money he's losing tons of money on the weekend. Of course he's not taking days off.
This is
Here's
insane.
Why. Here's why.
Insane.
Okay.
Monday's going to be Rumble Friday.
All right, I'm already lost. Monday's Rumble Friday. Okay.
Well, there's a reason.
Is Tuesday hump day?
We're going to be upstairs.
Gino and Kiki are going to be upstairs sleeping in.
Okay.
A little later. So I can't sleep late. I just can't anymore after all these years of getting up early. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to do a Rumble Friday thing. I need to pad some of the Rumble studio numbers. So I'm going to do a Rumble Friday on Monday. I have to drop Gino and Keanu off at the airport on very early Tuesday morning.
Why does he need to pad? He streams on Rumble every day now. Does he use Rumble Studio every day? I think possibly. I've seen him do Rumble ads on non-Fridays. But why does he need to pad the numbers if they're so great?
It's like what every good show is. It's like, hey, the next 2 episodes are going to be filler episodes, so look forward to those.
All right,
the reason he's not taking days off is because he has to get his Rumble numbers in. So again, this isn't a I'm doing something nice. I have to get. It's the end of the month, right? So he has to get his Rumble numbers to a certain number, or he can't collect his Rumble creator check or whatever.
Yeah. Also, this is a weird thing. So he has to drive them to the airport, which I assume is a ways away, Tuesday morning. So if he's paying their expenses, couldn't he just pay for their Uber or taxi to the airport? So he's
St. Cloud?
It's a long way.
Yeah, St. Cloud to Minneapolis.
Okay, so what he's saying is he doesn't make enough money on his show to cover getting an Uber for them to go to the airport. It's actually a better use of his time to drive round trip and lose the entire morning of income.
Yes.
That's not good.
It's like I don't know about you, Karl, but you go and do a lot of these live events and go to different cities and stuff. I always have like people reaching out to me constantly, like, do you need a ride here? Or can I pick you up? Or if you need to run around and get anything, I'm happy to help. Or, they offer you information like you're staying here and that's this far from the airport. If you need me to pick you up, I'll take off work early and I'd love to take you to lunch.
I get offered rides, drugs, all sorts of jobs. Of course.
Be back here at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll do a 4-hour Rumble Friday on Tuesday as well. So we're going to do Rumble Friday, Rumble Friday, Monday, Rumble Friday, Tuesday, and then
whoa. Are we allowed to do that?
All right. Can we break down with the real reason why he's doing Rumble Fridays, all these shows?
He doesn't have to prep.
No prep. That's really what it is. He's pretending. It's like, well, I have to do it.
He's going to admit it. Hold on.
Okay.
Regular shows will continue up again with the Tuesday evening show, and we'll just have ourselves a gay old time. But I don't have a lot of time. I'll be entertaining my friends.
Did he just call regular shows gay? We'll be back to regular shows Tuesday night, and we'll be back to gay old time.
I think it was a Flintstones reference.
On Sunday and Monday. So I'm not going to have time to prep a big show Monday and Tuesday. So I figure I'll just hand you guys a Rumble Friday show.
I'm handing you guys a Rumble Friday. Don't
do my show.
Don't forget about the fact that you're handing me money.
Yep. No, you do my show, please.
I'm handing you a no effort show so I can still make money.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he go? He had previously announced, I must have missed this. He had previously announced he was taking days off, and now all of a sudden he can't afford to take days off. I wonder if there's any pressing monetary issues,
like attorney fees or something.
Something's come up.
Something, yeah.
What we make of it. Sound good? This next week's gonna fly by, man. This
is what he wanted, I believe, with the whole continuance of the hearings. I don't want this to harsh my vibe on this weekend. My friends are coming. I don't want to be embarrassed.
You covered this on NLO, but when Aaron came on his show, and it was right after he was granted the continuance, and August 5th was the date for the hearing, he came on his show the next morning. He's just like, I just got some amazing news. I am so happy right now. This is great news. All he's doing is kicking the can. This is such an insight into his psyche. To know that amazing news to him is like, oh, I don't have to deal with that for 2 more weeks.
Right.
That's crazy right there. Yeah. I would think that would actually be worse, and now it's looming over you for 2 more weeks.
Yes. I mean, it's as if it goes away or your case gets strengthened. Again, from what I know, you should have the proof that you need protection when you file for protection.
Yes.
I don't understand it literally sounds insane saying, I need to be protected from this man. And then the court goes, can you show me why? And they go, give me a minute.
Yep.
Like,
right.
that sounds nuts.
Now are you ready? No.
No, I need more.
I need a month.
Yeah.
This is the first mention of Thursday. This is someone bringing up if the comedy show is going to be recorded. Again, Karl, you go to a lot of these live shows.
This is the Cheetos thread. Huh? I love this.
You do these live shows everywhere.
Yep.
Would it ever cross your mind to not record these shows?
That would be I'd be so upset if we ever did a show. We actually had a mishap our first time in Detroit where the recording that I was doing on stage didn't work out real well, but we had backups. And our backup was a Zoom recorder in the crowd, and it got a little noisy, so people complained about the audio, and I was so upset about it. I'll never let that happen again.
Right.
Well, he shat all over Hackamania for like not being like they've got tech issues. Like I'd never have anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, we know last year he didn't even attempt to record it. That was the big 10th anniversary. It was that's a big one. 10 years. I remember my 10 years. Anyway, here we
Oh.
go.
If I try to drink milk right now, I'll spill it all over the floor. Thanks. No, I'm not making a movie. Roots, where was it? Historically White says, now you probably want to go home and kick back and enjoy a nice I don't know what the fuck that meant. Chihuahua piss. What the fuck are you talking about?
Honky
says Vito Spatafori is from Sopranos is the ultimate grifter off his character, even offering to suck dick. Vito, that's the one that had a crush on Mrs. Soprano, right? Eric Cartman says, Aaron, you going to live stream the comedy show? No.
It might make money if we do that.
Why people are paying $20 a pop to go to a show, and I'm just going to put it on the internet for free.
That's so insane. All right, so obviously DabbleCon 2 and Hackamania, we offer different options. You can come and see it live, or you can purchase it and stream it and watch it from your own home.
And then guess what? Most people put it out for free.
And Aaron's first thought is, no, I'm charging $20 a ticket. Are you crazy?
I've never been dishonest about this. I say, like, wait till next week. It'll be on my channel for free. If you want to support, we appreciate you buying an online ticket.
But just the thought that his head goes to this thing where it's just like, well, if you stream it, then it's free. It's like, no, you can put it behind a paywall, and you could probably, I don't know what your numbers are because you don't tell me and I don't tell you about what our numbers are.
Wow.
But the percentage of people who are there live is a small percentage based on the percentage of people who stream it live for additional money.
It makes a big difference when it comes down to like paying for hotel rooms and people and like, you know, these things are very expensive events to run, which is, again, the investment and the time that goes into doing this. I don't know why these people who think, who have no business, they can't manage their own lives, think they can run an event. Chad's about to do this again. Have you heard about this?
I hope so. I don't think it'll happen. But my point is, like, yes, streaming it is what makes it profitable.
Right.
There's so many expenses with doing a live show at a venue. When you stream it and you charge people for it, that's what makes it very profitable.
It has a big effect on the bottom line.
And Aaron is asked this and he goes, what are you, crazy? Of course not.
Yeah. It's like, would you like for anyone around the world to pay to access this show? Yeah. Or would you like to limit it only to people who will fly out to Rockville, Minnesota?
And pay $20 for a ticket.
Well, there's two reasons. It's kind of twofold here. The reason he gives for not streaming it.
$20 a pop to go to a show, and I'm just going to put it on the internet for free? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. On a Wall says, Alan Hale loved to be recognized.
I guess that was it for this one, but there's another one that was from Thursday.
Okay.
And on
where his skipper hat at the
I believe
I can tell it was Thursday because it was vacation shirt.
Right. On Friday, hold on, we got a bunch here. On Friday, he gave us an update. Fuck, where is it? Where's the Stonies one? Oh, it's a Stalin clip. Sorry about this. Hulk Hogan in the anniversary show. Okay, here we go. We can skip the Hulk.
We have about a dozen tickets left for the anniversary comedy show. Those will no doubt go today, if not today and tomorrow. We have about 25 people for the golf event, which is awesome, guys.
Nice.
Do we believe that?
No.
25 people.
That's great.
I don't believe it.
Well, I mean, I believe it. It's possible, but it's not what he was hoping for, but that's great.
Is it possible?
He said
I was
200.
going to have 70, but...
No, he said we get 200 people out to the Stonies event. If we can get 200 people to the Stonies event, which now we find out is 80 people actually, it's like we can easily get 70 people. Let's do 70 to be conservative.
Yep.
And he's now
Also-
and then he booked 50 and he's sold 20 to 25.
And this is the gaslighting that he does. He's just like, this is amazing. We got 25 people at the golf tournament.
He has said every dollar from these tournaments goes back into prizes. He doesn't want to make any money, but then he's admitted on the show that he's sold at least 10 more golf tickets, and the prizes have gone down.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine being told you could win thousands, and then the top prize is $200 now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just fraud.
Yeah.
It's the definition of fraud.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I was really worried as to whether or not a golf event would work. Looks like it's going to work.
So again, last week it was, I told you a golf event wouldn't work.
Yeah, I know. It went from this is easy peasy. Of course, this will be awesome.
They have people that do it for you. You don't even need to.
And then it changed to, why did you guys make me do this? I didn't want to do this. I knew it wouldn't work. This was your idea.
Never doing it again. This is
Next
the
year, I'll
last
just go
time.
golfing by myself the next day. Fuck
This
you
has
guys.
taken away so much effort from me planning the anniversary show.
When sweet spot 20 to 50. Well, 50 was going to be way too many for me.
50 was going to be too many. I never wanted 50. That was going to be too many.
It was 200. This thing has a half-life. It's like every time he makes an announcement, it's half the number that it was before.
What do you mean I can't get 200 people? I bet I can get 70 people. You guys don't think I can get 50 people? I'm happy we have 20 people.
Whoa. Oh, look, 12 made it. That's actually, I think the number will be 12. Like, they'll be like, they bought tickets, they didn't show up, they were too hungover.
I'm with you. They're on no, the rest of the foursomes are on another hole. Or they go to another course.
They go to another school. They're in Canada.
20 to 35, 40. And we ended up in that range. So I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
I'm exactly where I wanted to be.
I can't believe there were people before the show asking if I would be wearing any Hulk Hogan merchandise today. I mean, it's quite frankly, it's an insulting question to even ask if I would be wearing Hulkster.
We don't care about Hulk.
Nope.
Hulk Hogan. Saying in the chat, I don't want to get angry to start the program today. But someone said Bubba might be a fortune teller.
All right.
Hair that from the hospital.
Jesus, he's really obsessed with Hulk.
Chip Chipperson voicemail and real, but thank you very much for the email. So no, you will get the answer to those questions.
Somebody I guess emailed him about the HROs and like what was going on personally, and he won't answer those questions.
Answers to those questions make themselves evident. I think it's good to condition your audience to be like, hey guys, I know you listen to a lot of desperate podcasts that just are desperate to, use anything they can. That's never been this kind of show.
This has never been a show where we just try to use anything we can. Karmic X is on tonight.
That's a great example.
Bam Margera. Dark Side Phil.
Kermit, just text me whenever you want to rant about something, and I'll just put you
Gabe
on.
Hoffman drop, guys. 24 hours out.
Guys, go into OP's chat. He's only got 20 people listening.
No, that's not this kind of show.
Hear the lead. Go on the laser Facebook page and say she says the N-word. What do you mean it's never been about other shows? The whole thing's about
kind of figure that out. Chevrolet JB says, Aaron, why so grumpy? I'm fantastic. I'm dealing with grumpy people, and I think I'm dealing with the grumpy people very well. There's a lot of projection in the chat right now. Really what's going on here is I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help kind of round everybody up. Sometimes this happens. Hulk Hogan tribute show. We got the anniversary show this weekend. Let's get those links in there and call it a successful Rumble Link Friday.
That's a new thing. So he's got to say, let's call it A. And then he's like, successful Rumble
Link Friday?
I guess. It doesn't have the same ring as a win for the toe, but all
Guys,
right.
there's only 3 Rumble Fridays next week. So you gotta
get your links in now.
The saying used to be Rumble Friday takes care of itself.
Yep.
That was the unofficial tagline for Rumble Friday.
I got a clip coming up where that didn't seem to happen today. And he caught himself. Wait till you see this clip, because he catches himself wondering why there's not more links right before a big anniversary weekend, but also bragging about how many donations he's received. He gets caught in this.
Be asking him to reply to an email during the show. You would think that people would get it, and some do. Random said he was dead.
Hold on.
Hearing that the Hulkster died.
Come on,
my daughter and I. That they'll remember.
This is nuts.
I saw.
You hear this?
Yeah,
this is news yet. My daughter and I mourned the loss of Hulk Hogan. I did a fun thing for my kids that they'll remember. My daughter, she likes the Hulk.
Now, I know people are going, Patrick, should you even be playing this? I want to point out a very specific thing about it, and it has nothing to do with Aaron or his daughter.
So I rolled down the windows when we were driving in Becker yesterday. I drove through a couple parking lots like I was St. Cloud Superman, volume all the way up on Real American. And we got a few waves and a few honks to say goodbye to the Hulkster. You see, guys, if you're not a father, you don't get the comment on what I just told you.
It's almost like, now this was today, and it's almost like this was prep for this little piggy. Guys, if you're not a father, you don't get a comment on this.
Right. I know what I just said is ridiculous and I should be embarrassed by it, but I don't think Patrick or Moody
Don't
or
listen
Karl.
to any fatherless people try to tell you.
It's too bad Tukey isn't here.
When you
Because Tukey can tell me he's a
purposely
fucking
embarrass
idiot.
yourself for the entertainment of your children. That's what you do. So if you're someone without kids who's going to judge what I just told you, you lead a saddened, pathetic life, and there's really no reason for you to be around anymore.
Jesus. That escalated quickly.
You know,
Wow.
I'm not going to criticize anything he did. I don't have any comments about any of that.
It's all fine.
What
It's
I
all
do
good.
have a comment about is the getting in front of it
Yes.
because you think people without children are going to scream. And they shouldn't be around anymore.
Everything is 0 or 100 with this guy. There's nothing in between. Like we're just doing like a fun show. It's just like, oh, I said that thing, so now I should off myself. Okay, good to know.
I don't even want to be around anymore.
I don't have kids, but I've got nieces and nephews. Like, you don't think a big part of that is embarrassing them? Like,
I also was a kid. I also had a father.
Right. The way almost every time he's described the relationship he's got with his kids, it's always been sort of like the way that an uncle would act with his nephews. Like, it's never,
you're right.
It hasn't felt very fatherly. He doesn't,
because you don't understand the concept of humiliating yourself and doing embarrassing shit as a parent to entertain your children. Root says, I'm sure it'll be real hard.
Arguably, it's like the parents play a stricter role, and it's like the grandparents or the uncles and aunts are the ones who do the more embarrassing stuff around the kids.
The comedy, it will be. I mean, thank you for saying that, because if people do try to sneak in, we do have something for them.
Okay.
This sounds nuts.
This is interesting right here.
If people try to sneak into the anniversary show, we got a little something for them.
Yeah.
What? Is this a suppression situation?
It's a threat.
Yeah, listen to this.
So thank you, Roots. I appreciate it. Approachable says, okay, now let's be honest. You would have done that whether the kids were with you or not. Well, no, of course. Of course I would have done it regardless.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with you and embarrassing yourself for your kid. It's nothing to do with being a father. So I can comment on it. Okay, that's ridiculous and you're a loser. All right, thank God I can do that.
Is the reason he's having Derek and Tracy there to drop off ammo for anyone who shows up and tries to sneak in? Yeah, we got a little something for you. We got a little something for you.
The silence the situation from beginning to end. End of what? Of what?
So I think this is the part where he looks at his phone and Cheetos texts him, right? Okay, this is great.
There we go. Let's see. Oh, Cheetos says, can you put out this PSA? If there's any videoing of the show or anyone looks out of place, they will be dealt with. I'm not f***ing around anymore. Thanks and have a nice day. Oh,
great freeze
Hey,
frame.
Cardiff's kids. If anyone looks out of place,
that's insane.
He says, I'm not fucking around anymore. Is he going to assault someone? What is he implying here? What's the threat?
What's the look when this is your guy?
There was a guy, at Hackamania, clear as day, wearing those Ray-Ban recording glasses.
Yeah.
Remember this guy?
I do.
He wore them all weekend.
Yeah.
And I just went up to him and I was walking by him. He might have said something to me first, like, I'm not recording. And I just go, I know how long the battery lasts. Have fun.
Right.
Like, I'm not like, oh, you're going to get a Ray-Ban recording of the event. Like, okay. You can only stream to Facebook with that. I know how they work. Like, they're useless. And I know that because Rocco got a pair and they're not good.
They're not good. So this is so bizarre that he's, Cheetos is this tough guy. I'm sure you know all about this, Patrick, although you're not allowed to comment on it. But this idea that he's going to discourage people from going to the show who are going to troll him and make fun of him by saying, well, the owner is not fucking around this weekend.
Right. If you look out of place, first of all, a lot of these shows we do, guys come alone.
Yeah.
And, find other single guys to glom onto, like Aaron does at the golf course.
Right.
And picking someone who looks out of place. And then what? You're going to
they're wearing a hat with an onion on it, I guess.
If you interrogate them, you're going to kick them out. You're going to. This is wild.
If they have a Tukey shirt on.
Yeah, you don't want to dick with Cheetos. Cheetos is saying he's profiling. Cheetos is doing profiling tomorrow, boys and girls, and he will kick you the out if you're dicking around with Cheetos.
I don't understand these businesses. This is a bar in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, Cheetos sounds like a retard. The way he's describing this guy.
He's also, I don't know, I don't think we've played this clip today, but the one where he says that there's a guy who was saying that he's going to have sex with Crunchy in the bathroom or behind the bar.
Yeah, I haven't followed this scenario. He's been promoting SA at the event in a way.
So Crunchy Cynicism, she's the chatter that's most well known for saying that she would kill Ashley and April would masturbate, and then as Crunchy fucks Aaron. That's the reason he got the HRO from Ashley, is because of that comment from Crunchy. But Crunchy was then herself sexually assaulted by Cheese. Cheese is one of the guys who turned up during the Ethan Ralph fight. He's a Steel Toe fan. So this woman who's been sexually assaulted by another Steel Toe fan, Aaron's saying like, I don't know what to do about these guys who are saying that they're going to have sex with Crunchy at this event. What do you mean you don't know what to say? Just be like, this isn't acceptable. Don't have sex at Stoney's. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't followed too much of that. Like, I'm not.
Well, hold on, Moody. What do you think is worse in Aaron's eyes? Essaying someone or wearing Nobody Likes Onions gear? Because one of those he's already said you will get kicked out for, or beat up, or I don't know, maybe
he
shot.
He didn't say you'll get kicked out. He said you'll be dealt with.
Yeah, he
like
said you'll be dealt with.
In the 70s.
Yeah,
like,
he's not fucking around anymore. Is what he said specifically. I guess in the past Cheetos was fucking around, but not anymore.
If Cheetos was a good business person, and we already knew he wasn't based on the whole gift certificate thing, because that makes zero sense.
It's dumb.
Every hardcore Steel Toe fan probably has a stack of these gift cards, and if they were going to these events, they're not spending $1. But how much money could Cheetos make by hosting the Steel Toe anniversary show and also allowing me, you, and Tukey to show up and do a live show in Stone? Like, if we wanted to do that as a goof, how much money would this guy make? Why not let the people who want to make fun of Aaron come, and let the people who don't like Aaron come and be a part of it?
Fans of Steel Toe have no sense of humor. I brought this up recently on the show, and people are asking me in the chat, what is an actual fan of Aaron Imholte or Steel Toe? It doesn't make any sense. Like, how is this possible? And I pointed to the fact of Cheetos and your interaction with them, and I went, that's what a Steel Toe fan is. These are sycophants who have been gaslighted. They have no idea what reality is.
They're just on a team. They're on a team with a guy. That's how they see it. I don't think it's about entertainment of the show.
Like, the Vikings don't win every year. You don't give up hope, Karl.
Right.
You got to be a fair weather fan as well as a ride out the storm. You never know. This is the 10-day. I guess this is June 26th. Is that this clip from Reddit about the what's the date? Hold on. June 26th is the day after his court hearing. This is the day he filed the restraining order on Nick.
Yep.
Talking about the golf prizes. Listen to what they were just a month ago.
Amazing.
Golf tournament on Sunday, July 27th. We got a bunch of tee times at Wapakata, and we're running our own tournament. People have been asking me, they're like, is Wapakata doing? No, Wapakata is just giving us tee times. We're running the tournament. Those guys are busy. They got a fucking golf course to run. Leave them alone. email me for that as well. Otherwise, get your tickets to both of those events at eventbrite.com. That's eventbrite.com. The top 10 spots in the tournament are going to win cash prize.
He repeated the URL that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
it's eventbrite.com. Once again, eventbrite.com. Like, that's not the URL, idiots.
The top 10 places in golf.
Okay, sorry.
I first started talking to April because Cheese had cornered her at the stand-up show when Aaron left her alone. I walked up, threw my arm around April, asked Cheese to politely fuck off, and we left. That is what ended up starting everything. She and I were friends the rest of the night. Then she brought me over to Aaron, sat in front of me, and laughed when I licked his face.
I don't care.
No, just kidding. Of course we care, Nick. She'll be back soon, Nick. No, all right. Here's him saying the top 10 places are going to get paid.
10 spots in the tournament are going to win cash prizes. Top 10. You finish in the top 10, you're making at least $100.
All right. So 10, these are all individuals, right? It's not teams.
Yep.
So there's 25 people who have signed up, and 10 people are going to make money. This is almost a Ponzi scheme. This is not how anything works.
I mean, that's really what any tournament is.
No, but you have like 80 people, and then, the top 10 make money because there's all this other money from the other people that comes in.
But there's also 10 whole sponsorships as well, so that would have covered.
Except for the fact that those sponsorships also turn into golfers, which is.
It lets you know there's no real math involved behind this at all.
For a guy who does nothing but math all day, every day, we watch it in real time. He's done no math on this.
On anything ever. On any prizes or he never how much would it be to send out a Twister board to everybody who gives me $100 on YouTube? Well, subtract YouTube's cut, subtract Apple's cut. How much is postage? How much does one of these games cost? How much does one of these games weigh? How much does the packaging add to it? What kind of packaging do I need to secure it?
And again, it's strip twister, not naked twister.
Sorry.
It's
Nick.
No,
you didn't say it wrong. I just wanted to clarify for Nick who's watching.
The cornhole holes are going to get many more people around them and looking at them.
Yep.
Why aren't those ones the ones that are being sold?
Yep. He's an idiot.
Top 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is going to be how
So the 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 get 100, and the top 5 get 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
Okay.
money is distributed. So cash prizes for playing golf. Get the fuck out of here. We're also going to have a few prizes we're going to put everybody in for that we're going to draw for. Thinking of doing a TV for you guys. So get your tickets.
It's going to be.
I love that.
It's going to be Michael Scott's TV from the dinner party.
His TV has gone away.
Right in the wall.
Yeah,
I called it weeks
gone.
ago. I said you'll never hear about this TV again. And sure enough, 2 weeks ago, the TV talk stopped.
Thank you guys.
Like he doesn't have enough for the prizes, much less the TV. So this morning. This is the final update.
If Patrick, if you give me a 55-inch TV right now, I'd say fuck you. I have all the TVs I need in all my houses. I'm not looking for a 55-inch TV. There's nothing I can do with it.
They cost $150.
That's stupid.
All right, this is this morning. We remember 10 places were being paid a month ago. This is this morning.
Very much. MSO says it's a fake donation because Crunchy is dead. It's real. I'm sorry. It's real. They are saying Crunchy is drunk. Well, if Crunchy's drunk, she's a fantastic drunk. And we all love her very, very much for being that drunk. You know, is Crunchy going to be at the anniversary party? I hope she is. Because if Vidam's going to be there, we might have a love connection. MSO asks, will Crunchy be available in the bathroom at Stoney's? Asking for a friend. My Lost Interest says Crunchy is
So this is again the ongoing joke about sexually assaulting a woman in the bathroom at the event.
This is a woman who was sexually assaulted by another Steel Toe fan.
Got it.
That he's talking about.
Or Vidam. Oh.
It's like when what's his name kept threatening to beat up Vito, and we just kept making jokes about it. Oh no, we said that won't be allowed. Like that's against the law. We can't do that. Right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do when you run an event? Be like, please don't assault anyone.
Yeah.
The thing
Aaron's
top of
like,
mind.
you scamps.
The thing that's top of mind when you run an event is you want to make everyone feel welcome and safe when they're there. He's saying there's going to be people there who know about weaponry, and there's going to be an unstable fat man behind the bar profiling people and taking care of them if he doesn't like what they look like.
You better not look out of place, whatever that means. Like, can we get a description of what we're allowed to look like?
Should I wear blackface? Will I fit in then?
Right.
Yeah, give me some KPIs.
Oh, that's so cute. King Kong Dong says, Toe Boys, come out to the tournament. Get your tickets. Eventbrite.com. Let's put that link in the
There
chat.
he goes again. Eventbrite.com, everybody. Remember he had a website. He said it was too expensive to maintain. Like most people I know buy domains as goofs and set up websites as goofs. They cost twos of dollars.
Dude, I do it very on the cheap. Like my event that's coming up at Villa Roma on September 5th in the Catskills in New York. That's part of Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel. You can come see WATP live with Anthony Cumia and Adam Bush and the rest of the gang. It's an Eventbrite page where you go to buy the tickets. So I have WATPlive.com and it redirects you.
Right.
And it's a lot easier to tell people, like, go to WATPlive.com and then you can get your tickets for our
I think they
event.
might have trouble just going to look for our event link on Facebook.
Yeah, try to spell Chrissy Mayer's name correctly and see if you can find it. Like, I don't put that up for chance.
That is a $15 expense per year to
Not
have
even,
that.
but yes, right.
Right.
I go to
Usually you get the
namecheap.com.
domain name free for buying a $2.99 a month hosting package.
Right.
Get your tickets to the comedy show. There's about 32 tickets left. And get your tickets to the golf outing. There's unlimited tickets for that. I think we have to stop at like 70 or whatever.
There's unlimited tickets.
That would suck. We had to stop at 70.
We're not going to get there. So
If he sold 70 tickets, I wonder what the prices would go down to. Jesus Christ.
Now, come on out. $60 for the tournament. So far, the prizes are.
Okay, remember, we've heard 2,000 for first, 1,000 for second, 500 for third, longest drive, shortest putt, best team, magic hole, all this stuff. Then we heard top 10 are going to get money. Then we heard 500, 300, 100. Then we heard 500, 200, 100, and 400, 200. Where are we at?
We're either going to go to.
It's so many numbers, you lose track of it. Like if you want to talk,
Patrick's on top of it.
It's still like, even if you keep track of it, you don't know what is the most current one, which is the latest one. You want to talk about the world gaslighting you. This is gaslighting. It's.
Here we go. What is it going to be?
100 or 300.
All right, hold on.
Back it up. Yeah.
It clipped out.
Now, $60 for the tournament. So far, the prizes are we're either going to go 200, 100, or 300 winner take all.
Okay. 200, 100, or 300 winner take all. I haven't decided whether or not to screw another person yet. That's basically what you're saying. Like,
I could have never guessed that it would get to this. So it's $70 to buy your thing. You get second place and you win $30.
It just, like, fundamentally, we have a lot of fun on this show. I need to hammer this point home to you about just why this guy is a piece of shit. Why this guy is a liar. Why everything he touches turns to a lying fraud. He 2 weeks ago, it was 500, 400, 300, 200. There were 4 places being paid. And I remember because it added up to 900 or something like that when you added it up. And I said it was less than 1,000. And Moody made a joke about how we were far off from the thousands in prizes. How can he claim that every dollar that goes into the tournament will be redistributed as prizes, get more entries, and the prizes go down? That's all you need to know about this guy. That's all you need to know. He said, I won't make a penny on this. The more people enter, the bigger the prizes will get. Well, the more people entered, the smaller the prizes get and the less number of people who get paid.
And I don't even think it's nefarious. I think it's stupidity, because he didn't realize, like you said, $50 for the tea. So, he's charging $60. He got 25 people. He wants to give out prizes. He's making zero. He's losing money on it still.
Right. It'd be like if I charged an additional $20 for VIP tickets, and then I got the catering bill and was like, actually it was $35 a head for everybody to have pizza and chicken and salad. And fuck. If you guys could chip in a little extra for the math, figure it out, talk to people, get pricing, make a simple spreadsheet, a simple one.
It'd be funny if you watch around to slap pizza out of people's hands. You've already had a slice. That's enough for you.
His problem is he planned this while he was on a show live, and he was talking about how easy it's going to be because he was in his
the numbers.
show
He said
persona.
we might make enough money on this deal to cover a month's goals. Remember that?
Right.
A month goal free because of the profit in the golf tournament.
And now it's the opposite.
Not since Chad Zumach and Win by 2 teamed up for a live show. People have been so bad at math.
Fuck.
We'll and that price will only go up as more tickets.
So again, here he is saying, we'll get more money. We'll get more money when more people join, and the prize pool will go up. This is today. The prize pool has gone down the more entries you get. But now all of a sudden, magically, we're going to believe. Who believes this? Who believes it?
Come out. And then for the cornhole tournament, $200. It's free to enter. The cornhole tournament's free. Whoever wins each part.
Is it free or is it $3 on the website? What? Like,
yeah. He also said it was $60 to enter the golf tournament, but it's $70 on the website.
Right.
Going to get 100. Hopefully that'll pay your bar tab for the night. You lucky fucking devils. All right. You guys have knocked out tonight's goal. You've got $100 to shore up Tuesday.
He's putting money towards Tuesday's goal? What's going on? Do you know?
No. It's a shell game. Like, it's just, he keeps moving things around, and I used to follow it before, but you realize that you getting lost is the point. Like, he just tries to create this.
Don't remember what I said yesterday. What I said yesterday.
It doesn't matter to him. Like, you're doing more work by keeping track of it because he's not keeping track of it. He's just,
guys, I'm going to give away $500. Wouldn't you like to win $400? Guys, $300. Can you believe I'm giving away $200? You're going to get a cool $100. It's like, what just happened to me?
Yeah. Facts don't matter. Like, the things he said in the past don't matter. It's only the present. I think it's one of the most accurate things that Nick Rekieta said. Like, there's nothing that matters to him except for the present. And the further away you get from the present moment, the more reality warps. But he doesn't care.
If nobody chooses to do golf with him, is he just going to play alone? He's not going to give away that privilege he's not just going to form a foursome around.
He said both. He said one.
He said he sold 2 Geno tickets, and he'll probably just add Kiki or Matt to that foursome.
Oh, so Matt's one of the 25.
Yes.
But he said if they didn't sell any of the Kiki, Geno, or Aaron tickets, then those people would be forced to play by themselves the whole tournament. That's
now
something
Kiki's
he announced.
Get lumped into Geno's group.
Right. It changes.
Everything
like
he announces, it doesn't. Nothing sticks. There's no point in anything sticking. AWOL member for 15 months. Cheers, gents. Thanks for all the fun. Thank you. Aussie guy member for 24 months. I've got kids. Hear my thoughts on USOA Sunday. Yes, United States of Australia. Check it out. Rand Brannigan, I hope things work out for you in a non-specific and general type of way.
I super tipped United States of Australia the other day, and they couldn't figure out how to put it up the screen.
Wow.
Figure it out.
Yeah, it's all their fault.
Freaking loser. We know Karl's going to have to get out of here soon. So let's get through the...
Karl, what did you know and when did you know it? Justice for Podcast Hitman.
Yes.
Attacks Karl Knu.
He consulted with me.
Karl Knu.
Fantastic.
I won the Steel Toe Morning Show compass and calculator set at the silent auction.
Nice score.
I remember back in the day, Aaron and I used to hit record on our boombox in his garage. We would sell the cassettes out of the back of Aaron's minivan. 2012 was a wild time.
Yes. It's like
following the Grateful Dead in the
Pump up the
80s.
volume. They were driving around with a
trading
pirate
tapes.
radio
We
station.
have cassette tapes that we're buying and trading.
Yes.
I can't wait to golf in some North Woods atmosphere. After golfing, I will be relaxing on the comfortable outdoor patio where I will silent auction access to my beehole.
Jesus Christ.
When are we getting the Nelson Brothers tape?
It's been enough.
Is April part of the silent auction?
Jesus Christ. It's been very silent. Madam Priest, Karl is Opie heading to more of a SJ future. Karl, is Opie heading to more of an SJ future of being abandoned by his family, or is it more of a Benoit like tale being told by the Opie Meister?
People have different theories. I think Adam Bush would say the latter. I think it's more the former, that Opie is just, his family can't take it anymore. They're done.
Patrick, can you please teach Karl how to adjust the levels of his guest mics and videos he plays? It's a lot of work to watch WATP shows. I don't touch anything, so I don't know how any of it works. Everybody sounds fine to me.
How dare you?
Just a bit. Just a bit.
He said if 100 people want to see a comedy show, 100 people also want to play golf.
No, he said 200.
200.
But
He said
it was
200.
a 1-to-1 ratio, though, which I thought was wild.
Yeah, of course. The same number of people want to see a comedy shows, want to play golf. Everybody knows that. The golf tournament went from 70 people to 25, and we all know he's lying about the 25, says Jacob Shed. Yes. Tech guy, imagine streaming the comedy show, then Aaron tries to get a job and the hiring company finds it. The N-word chance would look great for him. I mean, that's already
honestly,
out there.
the punchlines would be worse than the N-word chance.
Not even that. The Shaka doll, he's got plenty of evidence of that. Just play the Heather Lee thing. Just play why he got fired from his previous thing. His felony charge.
It was a joke. I know. There's a lot of reasons why he'll never get hired again. We know.
Right.
Crowdcat, you know that the 20 people include Aaron, Slam Pig, Crutches, Gino, and Kiki. It's literally 9 people who bought tickets for golf. Yeah, Matt, his golfing buddy Nick, Johnny's going to be there for some reason apparently. Silence Duke, I guess if you're allowed to carry an additional club. Silence Dugan, parenting
He's gonna use clubs instead of crutches just to sneak in 2 extra clubs.
Johnny, get over here. You're my putter.
I'm fucking footed, you asswipe.
Stiff, say stiff. Parenting has nothing to do with embarrassing yourself. When I'm being goofy with my son, I don't feel embarrassed. He is so consumed and worried about what others think. He feels embarrassed. Yeah, that's the parenting thing.
Yes.
Even I know that.
Bro, Aaron sold me a cup, and when it arrived, it sang like shit.
Oh, no. And all the
Your
blood
Honor,
rushing to its
my
head.
client was simply cheesed to meet her.
Simply cheesed to meet her. Tech guy Moody, when you get a break, please review the Minnesota state laws about prize notices and solicitations. 325F.755 might be a place to start.
We do a comedy show.
Like, whoa, I can't believe I won a 12-inch flat screen TV from the most RAD radio internet show around. And all I had to do was fly out to Minnesota, rent some golf clubs, and play 18 holes. With Aaron, Gino, and Kiki, I also had to buy 2 rounds of booze for everyone who went. It was totally worth it. Check your boners later.
Check your boners later.
Bruh, Toe is totally going to cheat to win the golf tournament, and anyone complains will be dealt with Cheeto. Cheeto is a bad dude.
I believe it.
He'll be like the tight
Aaron.
I believe in Aaron.
I believe in Aaron.
It'll be like the tiebreaker is a boxing match. Box me. Yes, in first place.
Looks like I won the golf prize and the cornhole this year. I've upped the prizes.
Whoa, wait till you hear how awesome the Toe is. He got 2 continuances all so he can host the amazing anniversary show. He is so tubular. He said he's going to wait till 2 days before the next hearing and tell the court he needs another continuance because he just retained counsel. Killer, you can never outsmart the Toe. Arrivederci, gay boys.
I don't know enough about the legal situation, but people are saying like if he's retained counsel for this and pretended he didn't.
Yeah, he was
because
saying
the
that
new council hasn't identified itself to the court yet. I guess
he said Kolb has been helping me behind the scenes.
Yeah,
That
I don't know.
sounds
I don't know if that's
unethical.
legal. I don't even know.
Yeah, if
How
someone's
long
helping
before someone is shot at a steel toe anniversary show?
Hopefully never. That would be awful.
Isn't it like when you're talking
places
when
up.
you talk to a lawyer and you're asking them for advice just colloquially, even like friends, they'll be like, I'm
This
not your
isn't legal
lawyer.
advice, I'm not your lawyer.
I'm not your lawyer. This isn't my advice to you as a lawyer, but here's what I think.
When Nick and I talk on the phone, he throws that in. He's like, I have to do.
Right.
I'm like, shut up, nerd.
Right, but they do every time.
I get it. I get yeah. So like,
How long before someone is shot at a steel toe anniversary show?
again, you asking that twice creeps me out. Please don't ever super tip us again.
Patrick, can me and Brad switch places yet? The kennel is cozy, and I love drinking water with my tongue.
Oh God, it's disgusting. Final thoughts for today, and I'll let Karl get out of here because I know he has a Wiggles concert or a Sharon Lois and Bram's Elephant show to attend.
Actually, can I just share a video real quick?
I'm running out of concerts to send you to.
Can I
Yes.
share a video real quick?
100%, and then I have one more too for fun.
Okay. So this
Hold on one
is
sec.
this is from
me
Steel
get it.
Toe Boring Show. Okay, presentation 6117. Always does a great job finding stuff. This is Aaron admitting that he goes on the Steel Toe Boring Show subreddit. And
Yeah, I had this one too. This is
you
great.
did? Okay, this is
Yeah.
fascinating to me. Oh, I'm going to hit the volume on there. There we go. That'll work better.
Some of your haters on Reddit shit was hilarious. Oh, dude, they don't like if you say anything like mildly complimentary, or if you even deny, like, this is what I love about Reddit. If you go like, guys, you understand you're fantasizing about this man and what he does in his private time, it's kind of weird. They like brigade and jump on that person and they go fucking mental. They're so sensitive, so easily triggered, so easy to rile up.
All right, so what he's saying right now is he goes on the subreddit and looks at every thread and is watching how people respond to things. And what's crazy about this, my first reaction to this was, this is a man who would go to kiwi farms 15 times a day. Are kiwi farms in that thread, are they having a debate with each other? Someone like, I don't know, maybe Nick Ricade is kind of a cool guy. Is there anyone in there who's like got the counter argument in this thread, or is everyone just piling on the exact same thing the entire time?
He's also doing. Yeah, go ahead, Moody.
It's not even 15. Like 15 is an underestimate of the amount of times. he's on there.
Brosevsky, Karmic is totes live right now with Gilly in a hotel room. Doesn't bother me though. I want him to bang the Minnesota 4 that I've been pursuing.
I think Chad's more jealous of banging Karmic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he's on there constantly. It's more than 50. Like, it's not a discrete number of times. It's a continuous presence.
But it's funny to me that he separates Kiwi Farms from Reddit, because the Kiwi Farms thread he reads, he likes. Oh, these people's opinions are what I agree with. And then he goes to the subreddit that he pretends he never goes to, and he goes, these guys are all jerks, and I don't like what they're saying, and if someone says a counter argument, they all jump on them, which I've never seen anyone defend Aaron in this subreddit ever. So I don't even know where he's coming up with this.
The defenses usually are just diversion. So it'll be like, oh yeah, but Melton sucks more than Aaron. Like, that'll be,
Right.
rather than defending Aaron, it'll be like, yeah, but this guy's worse. It's
Well,
not a...
I think that's what he gets into here.
Try it. Go on there and just be like, don't even say I'm good. Just be like, guys, I think your theory might be off. Just, they're very insecure.
Okay.
I don't think
he doesn't watch any of it or check any of it
No,
out.
he doesn't. No, of course not.
But there's also all these theories that are different from each other, and I think people enjoy reading things that are different from one another. It's fine. Like, there's plenty of people who disagree with each other. It's literally all speculation. Everyone knows.
I see it even differently than that. When these people, it ties into what you say about him giving out the links for payments, like, or go to Eventbrite and buy my tickets, or go to PayPal and send money to the show. It's like everyone on Reddit, he thinks Reddit is that subreddit.
Right.
Yes.
I don't, when someone says to me, like, I saw this on Reddit, a subreddit doesn't pop in my mind. I go, okay, I'm waiting for more specifics. I'm a member of a lot of Reddits that have nothing to do with drama. There's gardening Reddits. One of my favorite ones is the what is this Reddit, where people just find things and they don't know what it is, and you know, a random person will be super knowledgeable in that area. We'll go,
there's that one where women are attracted to the guys with a hunchback that you're a member of.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, but like
hunks.
There's no Reddit is as ambiguous as Kiwi Farm.
7 people in that Reddit.
Like, you're not sending anyone. You're not you saying like, oh, go on Reddit and mention me, and they lose their minds. All those Reddit people are. It's like he's so
very
zoomed
vague.
in on this subreddit.
He's also very
And
vague.
it's like
Like he doesn't want to actually say what the Reddit is, but if you know, you know.
But like every subreddit is, you know, there are people who are like Redditors for life and on a million Reddits, but like I would probably guess that the majority of Redditors are probably on one Reddit, and like that's their thing. Like a subreddit is a website, like so. It's just nuts when people view stuff like, oh, the guys on Kiwi Farms are great, and the guys on it's like, well, go
He
into
talks
a
about it.
Reddit.
He talks about it like Brendan Schaub talks about Reddit. You know, Brendan Schaub obviously has all the homeless cats on his subreddit that are clowning him. And he also has this like broad, like, oh yeah, Reddit, they're fucking idiots over there. And Reddit's like, no, it's just people. Every website where there's message boards and forums, it's just people.
And you hear him extend this out to the internet. You know, he'll go like, everyone else on the internet knows that guy's a clown. It's like, everyone else on the internet?
How is that
doesn't even have
possible?
access to that.
They're not cool like radio listeners. No, they're the same people.
Some websites do have a certain culture that builds around them. I think Reddit used to be a lot stronger, like with the fedora wearing dudes, the I'm actually atheists.
Yeah,
Maybe
but I
that
would
was
can't
like,
argue that you're in a generational foxhole of subreddit. Like
Right.
there are Reddits that grandmas and grandpas use, and Reddit like you're
This is-
like
that was 10 years ago. It's different. Like it's now a place where a lot of people go and they curate their own experiences on there. It's like if you log into someone else's YouTube account, you're going to see videos that have never been suggested to you. It's going to be totally different from someone else's. And the cultures on each of the subreddits are going to be really different from one another. Whereas something like Kiwi Farms, I'd say there's a lot more of a unified culture around there since it's a smaller community of people that are dedicating to one thing. It's like, I'd say Kiwi Farms would be equivalent to a single subreddit. Like just that's
if
that
you
sort of
said to Aaron, you won't believe what I just read on Reddit. He'll go like, "What are they saying about me now?"
Right,
And it would
right.
That would never pop into my mind. Because
Right.
it's such an expansive thing. I just go like, "What?"
No, it's actually about the
What's your
moon
Reddit?
landing. It's actually about the moon landing, and then there was this cop video that was crazy.
R// conspiracy, another great one. It's like,
Right.
yeah, I don't have a preconceived notion about Reddit or Reddit people. Like that's
funny.
not a thing to me.
That's funny.
So yeah, I love that one. All right, this is my this is the one I want to leave everybody with today. This one's fun. This is Aaron predicting that Keanu is going to turn on him again.
Oh shit.
Did you see this?
No.
This is crazy.
PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, and Rumble Rants. And if you're planning on coming to the anniversary show on Saturday, make sure you get your tickets
On
as soon
Eventbrite.
as you can. $1 tonight from Eric. He says, glad to know you're not taking Gino and Kiki to Bella Cucina in St. Joseph. It avoids a terrorist attack. I want to take a couple of guineas to a mid-Italian restaurant in Minnesota. Like, I don't want to take them because even the best Italian restaurant Minnesota has is not going to be great. But
Pasta buckets?
you want to take them to like a mid-Minnesota Italian place. Not Olive Garden. That's too obvious. But just like a mid, like Bella Cucina, and just be like, guys, it's going to be like you never left New York. This is amazing. Best Italian restaurant.
Time out.
Yes.
Does he think that Gino and Keanu are going to the best Italian restaurants in New York?
Right.
All right. Just pointing out they're pretty far from Little Italy where they live. I don't think they're making that trip all that often.
Bar La Grassa in Minneapolis. That place is good. Ciao Bella in Bloomington. I've never been there. Tosca in Minneapolis. I've never been there as well. All right.
This is great.
There's a few places, but those are nice places. Those are good Bloomington, Minneapolis places. You got to take them to, like I said, Bella Cucina.
It's a pity they're not here on a Wednesday when we could go to Nelson Brothers on pasta night.
What kind of show is this? I don't know what he's talking about. I've never been to any of these restaurants.
Googling businesses that he hasn't been to.
Split says, rumor has it, people with the initials AI and SP are getting engaged this weekend. Well, congratulations to Alan Erskine and Stephanie Poultier. That's fantastic that they're getting engaged. My lost interest says the dick helicopter is my wifey's favorite move. Well, she shouldn't be able to do it, my lost interest, but I don't shame anybody's relationship. It's totally fine. Buzamok says Aaron starting cover for when after Gino and Kiki complain, Aaron took them to cheap shit dinner. I just have this feeling. My feeling says that after they leave, I don't think Keanu's done turning on the toe in her lifetime. I think.
Wow.
I agree with them.
Is this, by the way, is this not kind of making it happen?
Yes.
Yes.
I think at some point
he's calling his shot. He's putting it into the universe that this is the plot line he wants the next big drama to be.
But he expects it too, which is interesting.
It's like you're in a relationship with someone and you're like, hey, when we break up, what's gonna like? What are you talking about?
You're obviously gonna lose respect for me at some point. So
it's almost like neither one of them are really each other's friends, and they're both using each other. Keanu and Gino are using him for money, and he's using them because he needs someone on side.
You don't say.
It seems like that to me.
This is a crazy thing to say. This is
because you're saying like it wouldn't even be a big loss. Like I expect this. It's like you would never catch me going. And look, Karl and I know we're not the closest of friends, but I would never in my life go like, I bet after the next Hackamania, Karl's gonna start fucking with me.
Yeah,
like, what? Why? We had a great time.
What a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
On the road, not immediately. Maybe later on, you're going to hear complaints from Keanu about their trip to Minnesota and how I was not the best host in the world.
Absolutely, he does not trust them. He's getting ahead of it so that he doesn't look like a fool.
He doesn't trust himself. Get confident, stupid.
What he's done here is on the off chance that they did trust him wholeheartedly, because they might have, but on the off chance they did trust him wholeheartedly, that's going to eat away at them. And then over the course of weeks or months, they're going to be like, fuck this guy. And exactly what he's saying is going to happen.
And look for that bump like they do every 3 to 5 months. Like, what can we do to get us some heat? And it's like, yeah, we've been through this story. But it's like when Chad works with people. When Chad was going to work with Blade for the Atlantic City event, and he had to shit on him the whole time Blade was setting it up. Fuck this guy. I don't know about this guy. He's a clown. This guy, I don't know if he's going to set it up.
Or when he worked with you and then shit on you immediately after you hooked him up with a really great system that made him money.
But
it's almost like they can't be happy.
Right.
There is also a way to shit on people that you like and are friends with. You lived with, like Patrick, you lived with Shuby for a couple years. And a segment of that show, the show during that time, was the Shuby News, which is about like
what Shuby's been doing in the apartment, why it's weird,
dropping lettuce on the floor, pissing on the couch. Like you fully went at him, but I mean, you're friends. Like there's ways to do that.
This is self-sabotage.
What?
This is self-sabotage what he's doing here.
Yeah. I said shit underneath the toilet. There's ways to do it.
Gino's going to be very complimentary. He's going to be very nice.
Gino's going to be very complimentary and very nice. Now, if you remember when they had the falling out before, he was pulling at Gino and trying to split them up before when they had turned against him. He was like, I think it's Gino not wanting to really fight the toe, but he's got a girl in the background telling him that I'm no good. He really likes me. He's kind of doing the same thing here.
Yeah.
Which is nuts because, like, out of the two of them, Kiki is the one that's like sacrificed most of her, like, sacrificed most of her reputation for him. By like undermining.
I don't even know if Gino talks every day. Who even knows?
Right, but like undermining her defense of women, like helping him to harass a victim that he's currently up on trial for. She's part of that. The judge recognized and she helped him do that. So Gino, I think everyone's like, yeah, he's probably gonna do that sort of stuff.
How about you guys? I think Keanu's got one more heel turn in her.
Yeah.
One more heel turn. And I think she'll turn it back. I think she'll turn the heel. She'll go back to babyface. See, she switches back and forth more than actual pro wrestlers. But I think Keanu will turn again. I think Keanu will be like, Aaron took us to the shittiest places. And I'm not trying to be mean, but Aaron took us to the shittiest places, and I fucking hate his dog. No, she would never say that about Gordy. And then Keanu. And then Gino will be in the background going, what he did was fine. He was gracious. Don't be a cunt. It'll be good content. And I think that's mostly will be why Keanu does it for the gram, as the kids say.
Do you guys remember when April left the show and we were all saying, like, dude, get rid of the steel toe show, rebrand yourself. This is your opportunity. His show should be called Getting Ahead of It. That'd be the perfect name for the show. We'd all understand what the bit is when he's talking about, like, I don't even want 25 people at this golf tournament, and Keanu's going to turn on me, and no one
He's basically saying, I know they're only being friends with me because I'm giving them $2,000.
Yep.
That's what he's saying.
He's saying that the relationship that we have, the positive relationship that we have right now, is akin to a face turn in wrestling. It's not real. They're just, this is what they are at the moment. It's a character they're playing.
I can't imagine living a life like this. Like
this,
as you were saying, Hackamania, we've done 2. I assume we're going to do 3 next year. I team up with people all the time and doing these live shows, and we continue to do it with Dick and Drew Lane and Anthony Cumia. I can't imagine living a life where I'm just like, when's this person going to turn on me?
Right.
What?
How's Melt going to fuck me over now?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, if I heard a friend talk about me like this, it's over. Like, there's no point. This is not a relationship.
Right.
Yeah, Dago Doesn't Die says, maybe tonight even. Jane says, Gino was very upset because his bride turned on Aaron. You know, it was just, when Keanu called me back in October of last year, she was so worried. She was so scared. She was so fucked up over, what she was hearing and seeing that I couldn't. Should I have been mad? Should I have held a grudge? Maybe people should hold grudges in those instances. But she was, I'm sorry for what went on between us. I really apologize, but I really need to talk to you. So I'm like, you know what?
Do you believe he doesn't hold a grudge?
Well, this is him being the bigger person, but doing it in a way that he's telling you overtly that he's the bigger person, which makes him not the bigger person.
He 100% has a grudge.
Yes.
It's the same as the goal. Like, I haven't mentioned the goal. I haven't mentioned how you're a backstabbing bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what happens.
That's what I mean, right? The way he's saying this is telling you everything you need to know.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, will it happen again? I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I think it would be funny if she did have another knife in the back heel turn in her, but
that was it. It was a knife in the back the whole time. That's what he called it.
Would it be as funny as if everyone just gave you $1 right now?
That'd be pretty fucking
The
cool.
things that he finds are funny.
I also don't think it's funny when a relationship with a friend breaks down. That's pretty sad.
Well, they're not real
I
friends.
About that person.
There's no real relationship. So it's all like, he was shitting on Gino and Keanu from the beginning. When he thought he had it into Compound Media is when he came buddy-buddy with Gino. And then the minute they started co-signing all of his horseshit against April, he turned on them. And then, I guess I don't know why they're all friends again. I steer to this day. I don't
A book will be written at some point.
They became friends
real.
because Keanu was worried about April, so she called Aaron, and during that phone call, she divulged way more information than she should have to Aaron, and Aaron started using that to like poke and abuse April, and then that started them to get together because of how bad Nick was in comparison to Aaron.
Just running to someone you believe abused his ex-wife, and then running to him 6 months after the divorce and spewing all the dirt you have to her abuser, allegedly. Like,
yeah, but now she says she was making it up.
Yeah, there were lies in an HRO. Could you believe that? How is that possible?
There's a promo code for Keanu in the bathroom. Anybody fucks in the bathroom, I'm going to be mad. Point, period, end of story.
Why?
Taste Fairy says Antonio Inoki and Sydney Poitier.
All right. I think you get the point.
Why would he care? Who fucked in the bathroom during his event?
Right.
What does that do with anything?
Want it to be on the poster. You know.
Whoa, how dare someone say they want to introduce Sin City Manny to Aaron? That's like totally bogus.
Totally bogus. Coach Lev Kumar, yo, Patrick is back. Karl doesn't control the show. It's finally longer than an hour.
It's interesting how Aaron injects this WWE terminology to his own personal life on the show. But when given the chance to actually kayfabe at Hackamania, actually gain a little self-respect, he won't.
Imagine if he would have showed up.
It would have ended this little piggy, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point. Like, at that point, if he actually faces you, what do you...
Once you're in on the joke...
Face life. Just be a part of a community of people who watch you. For whatever reason.
The reason why the Dabbleverse exists is because we made fun of Stuttering John. It was a one-off episode we did. And he came back and explained that I'm a loser and he's going to have my legs broken by guys he knows in the mafia in New York. And he's going to sue me. And he went all in and just like, oh, well, we need to focus on this guy a little bit more often, apparently. It's like that's how you end these things, is by being a part of it.
By showing a semblance of self-awareness.
Yeah.
But he's incapable of doing that, which is what makes him so fascinating to watch.
That's why it's great.
Like, look at the arc of Lisa Boswell.
Yeah,
it's like how they handled that.
Yeah,
they became beloved.
They loved the attention. We were making fun of them, and they're just like, all right, well, hey, we'll just do a longer show, and we'll start taking super chats.
I'm coming to DabbleCon and setting up a booth.
Right.
Glad you're back, Hot Sauce. Can't wait for the members show tonight. Haka haka.
Yes, we will have a members.
Oh, you probably put that one in, didn't you?
No, but we will.
That was all self-promotion.
After all the toe deceit, I look bad to Chrissy, and we'll have to fix it.
Yeah, I don't know. Any other thoughts for this week, guys? About the HROs or?
I think it was very interesting how his lawyer dropped out. I think that's I really like the theory of him saying something stupid to his lawyer, like, I'm not actually afraid of these guys, I just want them to stop talking about me. And that would have made his lawyer unable to represent him.
If he said something stupid like that to his attorney would have an ethical obligation to drop the case.
Because he can't argue that Aaron is scared in court if Aaron has told him that he's not actually scared. And being scared is a central part of getting an HRO. So he would have had to step back. That's what I think happens. I don't know. But that's...
Well, it's only a week and a half away. We're not going to have to wait too long unless it gets kicked down the road again.
It's just so dull. Like, the show is so dull. I'm glad that there's an anniversary show at the moment. It'll be interesting to see how he pretends it's amazing and if there's anything that leaks out in terms of video or anything like that. I'm not telling anyone to do that, but if that does happen, that'll be interesting to watch.
I am. Please go. We want to hear what happens.
I have no wishes to contact
I don't want you to interfere with the show. I don't want anyone to interact with Aaron or interfere with the show. I want you to purchase drinks and food. I want you to tip your bartender and the wait staff. I want you to be generous with your money, but also film everything.
Tim Bollinger says that our members only show tonight better be 8 hours to make up for last week, or I'm done washing your balls. You haven't washed them hard enough. We're still thousands away from Shuli's Total.
how are you
And
going
this
to
is
catch up to
seriously.
Shuley?
This is actually a great point from John O'Reilly. If Kiki does make another heel turn,
Looking forward to seeing Kiki on next week's TLP.
yes.
All right.
Will she be back on this very program?
Her and Nick are buddies.
I'm Patrick. I'm signing off for Nobody Likes Onions. We'll see you on a members only show tonight. Moody, you want people to leave you alone, I assume?
Yeah, just don't come near me.
And
Who
Karl,
are these? Whoarethees.com is where you want to go. And Who Are These podcasts will be back tomorrow. We're doing our Saturday show a little earlier than usual because I do have the Iced Up show. So 1:15, if you're on our Patreon or our YouTube channel, you can watch that live with Vinny Paulino.
And you're doing an Ozzy Osbourne tribute for the Isotopes?
No. But I will play Chuck Mangione.
Oh, you're going to play Feel So Good?
There's a show in town, it's going down. Every week we're back on solid ground. Steel toe slipping, but we're gripping. Got the tea to spill, it's always flipping. From April's script to Aaron's glee. Oh, this drama's just a spree. Polydrama, legal trauma, another win. Oh, that's the karma. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week when we're cabbage flow, tune in for this little piggy show. Revenge porn to felony. It's a circus, can't you see? The toe is bent, the goal is spent. His empire crumbles, all hell sent. April's playlist on repeat. Aaron's lies we can't defeat. The countdown's on, it won't take long to see this piggy squeal his song. This little piggy went to YouTube. This little piggy's on Rumble now. This little piggy's begging for dollars, and this little piggy's breaking down. Wow! Every week we're in cabbage flow. Tune in for this little piggy show. Oh, this little piggy ain't missing a thing. Just sit back, laugh, and watch the